The hell? Let me get started with my videos. They narking. That's why I had their ass blocked. Nobody is a narc. You're a goddamn lie. You're a damn lie. I judge you. I judge your ass. They getting judged all motherfucking day. All day. They getting judged all day. And then have the nerve. You want to know why motherfuckers get blocked? I see that vicious, ugly ass energy they be holding on to. So let me block this shit out of my space. I block this shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
I tried to request a box from Queen before she ended. Queen, I am so sorry that you're going through that. But y'all is not going to sit here and let her do that. Y'all are not going to let Victoria do that.
Hell no,
She
she
thought
sent
she
the
was going to be
ops in there.
attacked.
Yeah, sent the motherfucker ops in there. Sent more
Y'all
motherfucking
like,
ops.
what?
First
Oh my
If that was
God,
her
she
real
wants to talk to
friend,
you.
if
And
that
I
was her
blocked
real
the
friend,
girl.
she would have talked to her before she blocked her. Queen
but
shouldn't even had to go live.
to say
You
that
saw her face?
she wants her to chase her, like, oh, you could reach out to this person to get in contact with me. Why do I need to
That's
do
that
that?
narc. That's that fucking narc behavior. You done blocked this girl. Then, oh, she want to talk to you. She tried to talk to you before. You
When?
saw her face?
And then
When she said that.
gonna say, oh, well, she's just going through a lot. This whole woman just had a whole baby. You don't think
Right.
she going through a lot? Her man
Right.
just went through an oral surgery, and it sounds like her baby girl just went through an oral surgery.
He
So,
did.
and you mean to tell me she's not going through a lot? Y'all better leave Queen alone.
Like, I
Y'all
don't
always
get it.
try to bully the people that that are soft spoken and that stick to themselves. Leave them alone.
I've been
Because
saying
they
that.
got people like me that's gonna defend them and gonna go to war for them.
Absolutely.
Same. Like,
That girl
hey.
is over there crying. That woman is crying. And y'all want to make it all about Victoria? Because she's being bashed in the comments. Oh, well. She sit in boxes where they get bashed all day.
Yep.
Oh, it's not fun, huh? When the rabbit got the pew pew.
I tell you the comment that girl made told so I'm glad I found my safe space somewhere.
Well, I mean, if that's the way that she felt, you could just say that you wanted to step away. You don't have to
Exactly.
make up a reason to be mad at her.
Making up bullshit. Making
Yeah,
up
just
bullshit.
straight made it up. Because when she got in my box, it was about me and you, Petty.
Hey, and then the other thing, why the hell would y'all want Queen, if y'all respect her, why the hell would y'all want her to talk to somebody that just did her like that?
I
Have a
mean,
motherfucking
listen, if they
conversation.
wanted, if she was going to come on the platform, because obviously Queen had came live, then
Not
why not
y'all,
allow
not
it?
y'all, not
Oh,
y'all, not y'all.
she
Not
wanted
you
them to
two.
chase at that. I just can't believe she got up there and was like, "Oh, you could have reached out to this person." I'm not going through no third party to talk to you when you called yourself my friend.
Man, this video, here, y'all need to hear this.
You
Hold
ain't
on.
never got to pick sides with me. Fuck you and them. Just don't run back when the grass greener on this side. Stay your ass there. You already made your bed already. Ain't no running back this way. You knew you were choosing the wrong person when you chose them. So when things start going bad for you and them, make sure you thug it out, because don't come back over here when things get tough for you. And that go for everybody. Family, friends, relationships, all that. This one won't begin sometimes. Y'all be pushing away the realest ones and the ones that always got y'all back for the worthless ones that don't do nothing for you, don't never do nothing for you. But that'll let you know the person that pushed you away be just like the worthless ones they chose over you. Don't ask for nothing that you're not going to do in return. I think people need to be more concerned about valuing the people that value them. When you get betrayed so many times, you don't care who come and go and who push you to the side no more. You already used to it. That's just God telling you they ain't right for you. Forgive people in silence, but don't never ever speak to them again. Now that's a different type of self-care right there. I ain't finna let you come back in my life and do the same thing over and over. Sometimes a motherfucker don't even love you, they just know they need you. It ain't many out there like you and you a good-hearted person. Hey, but fuck them, we ball.
Fucking.
And that is very true. I told Queen the same thing. Know your worth, sweetheart, because she doesn't even get in the middle of nobody's shit. She's
Exactly.
always a neutral party. So for her to be attacked off of something she didn't even do, that should show you she was never your friend to begin with.
Exactly. Facts. Facts.
Like, That was bullshit. And then as soon as you got up there and said something, one of them come in. How long was she live and we were in the boxes? Could you have requested and came up there and said, "Hey, she'll have a private conversation with you"?
Yeah,
And
it
the
hit that
conversation was
word.
going real smooth. It wasn't everybody was being nice and being polite. Then you got up there and called her a narc. Now she's mad. Now she
Right.
want to talk.
Yeah. Hit dog a holler.
Yeah, they do. I say that too. You're right.
Hit dog a holler,
And
siphoning
then
y'all energy.
for her to be telling people that we dragged her for asking questions, like that's crazy to me. We did not drag her. All we did was ask questions.
And then one of them said, "Well, can you guys look from it from Victoria's point of view?
You saw that shit too?
Moonbeam did call her a scammer. Okay, well then
No,
address
hold on though.
Moonbeam.
Breathe. When she said it, I corrected it.
From her point of view, what
I
the fuck?
still, when Moonbeam called her that, I corrected that. I said, no, I'm not going to say that.
But they missed that part.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
Mama
say,
CJ.
hey y'all, I'm gonna say this one more time. We were just making sure you or anybody else wasn't getting scammed. That's it. Nobody talked ugly to you or anything. We asked questions about
Patty,
the
mute your mic.
Got
goat.
it.
We asked questions about the goat. That's unusual.
And then I got attacked for asking if they eat goat. Like, I know that. Like, they sell it in the damn grocery store. And was told my people and my, like, oh my God, my lineage and my people and being a person of color, like, about asking, do people eat goats? I asked Sweet Cheeks, do she eat kangaroo? And I found out people do eat kangaroo. So it's a question when you don't know something. And that's what I was saying. They shouldn't be asking. I see people running around with Africans in their boxes asking them about how they live and what they eat. So should I be saying the same thing about them? It's wild to me. Queen wasn't even involved. When she got involved, it was me and Petty joking with each other. It was a laugh. And so they take that, twist it, make up a lie, and then you automatically believe it. I'm sorry, you're not my fucking friend if you believe that straight off bat. Like, you cannot ever say you really liked me. You were hanging around for some sort of benefit. What were you getting out of that relationship that you needed so bad, and now you feel like you're not getting because she's not siding with you? She's not siding with me either. That's crazy.
And let me say this, and I'm just speaking from my point of view. I feel like this started the other day when we were in Queens and they were calling out Queen for being friends with Victoria. I feel like this all started from then. And she was just, and it's just a good reason for them to for her to split.
But
I
to
don't understand.
block her, you've been her friend for all this time, and to block her without explanation, and this isn't the first time you've done this.
I'm sorry, but if you
Speaks
block me,
volumes.
CJ, I don't need an explanation. You were never my friend. If you block me, I'ma move on. And that's the same thing me and Petty was doing yesterday, right, Petty? That was what our whole little skit was fucking about.
Facts. If I call you a friend, if I call any of my, even my real friends, if I get on social media and I'm blocked and they didn't have a conversation with me, move
But
on.
me
Because
and
you wasn't
Petty,
my friend, because my friend gonna have a conversation with me.
literally, me and Petty skit yesterday that we did was about this same fucking situation. About this same situation. So how is it if you block me and y'all remember coming in and saying, oh, go in on your backup? And I was like, hell no, that's too much work. Like, come on now. If you block me, I'm not finna search you out. I'm not finna reach third party. I'm not finna be like, Queen, go ask him what did I do. I'm not finna do that. That makes no sense.
And I searched you out. Because I'm the
Right.
one that I blocked you. So guess what I did? With my trifling spirit, I came and searched you out. The other person, whole time, I bet you that person who blocked Queen searched her out, was watching, wanted her to have those feelings. Just to be honest.
Obviously, because she came and got in the box and said she's not going to get in the box and she's not going to, have a public conversation, so obviously she did. Like, it's so crazy that things play out the way they did. That we did that yesterday, and now look at today. And you want me to go third party to search you out? I'm sorry. Queen is way too classy to be begging for fucking friends.
You could have reached out to Barbie. Or Victoria could have reached out to me before she blocked me. I
Right.
mean,
Hey, it's a reason you
hey,
don't see them
Casper.
folks over here. You don't see them folks over here for a reason. I be quiet with it. When I see them off these flip floppy ass, y'all.
You know, I get it, Petty, because
Damn.
that was the same situation with Lila yesterday. It was the same damn thing. Nobody even knew I wasn't fucking with her. Nobody knew it until the hammer hit the nail. Until I was involved in a conversation I had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? Until you made it a point to bring it out. So I had to tell people. Like, I don't move like that. If I don't fuck with you, I just block you and move on.
This is crazy.
It really is. And I was sitting here doing biology. I just had told my people, like, listen, I'm not going to be on today. I'm going to do this biology. And then I get a message talking about Queen's upset, something happened. And I'm like, what could have happened? She didn't do shit.
Well, and I think that's what people are missing here is that, let's be honest, there's a group of us, right? We've all been around each other for well over a year now at this point. We've had very deep conversations in here. We've shared moments in here. So regardless of any of the hoorah of who's messing with Petty and who's not messing with Petty or who's arguing with who, the fact that any of us who've been up in this area for the last year can't have a conversation with another one before just immediately blocking, especially when it's somebody like Queen, it's disrespectful and it kind of defeats the purpose of being like, oh well, I'm the one being attacked and everything's happening to me. But that's a really fucked up thing to care for somebody or say you cared for somebody and not even have the respect to give them a conversation. And I didn't like how that girl came up and was like, everybody in here is dogging. I didn't say fuck shit about Victoria. So
Me
please
either.
don't address everybody, because when I don't have a problem with someone, I don't have a problem with someone. But if you're going to bring me into the fucking problem, then that's your mistake because you're making it worse.
I don't know. I think they wanted to have a problem. That's what this is about. They just wanted to have a reason to have a problem. See. I mean, if we're not basing people's relationships on others, then why is it a problem that who she's around? It wasn't like she sat up there and laughed about anything that was being said negative. She didn't. So I don't understand the issue. I think she really just wanted to find a reason to say I'm stepping away, and she wasn't woman enough to be like, hey, I'm not comfortable anymore with the people that you sit around, so I'm gonna go. And that's what makes me feel guilty, because it's like, dang, if I didn't even hold a live yesterday, or we didn't speak up and ask any type of questions on where are we going to donate to and why we would donate certain ways, none of that would even fell back on Queen. It was just an excuse, for
And let me
real.
No,
tell you something.
and
From
don't you
that
feel that? Go
conversation,
ahead.
don't forget, from that conversation, Monster made a donation to a reputable.
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
yes. I heard yesterday, CJ, that Monster's donation was way back in March, and it wasn't even for the reason of that.
Oh, so
I
then
saw
that was
people
peachy.
putting. But listen, you know that big lip bitch had something to say about it, and she got up there and told them people yesterday that Monster's donation was given way back in March, and it wasn't given for Palestine.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am. She sure did, and I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but now, I mean, yes, ma'am.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold. I
He
can't.
sure the fuck did. Got up in the box in Florida Man's, and had enough nerve to say you gave way back in March and it didn't go where you trying to say that it went.
She gonna need the big box, sir.
It's frustrating because me and Queen both, we've had this conversation. There's people that you would expect maybe that we would have blocked, that out of respect for what I just said, the things that have happened in the last year, they hadn't been blocked because a conversation is always open to be had. So it's just crazy that you wouldn't give her that respect.
And what I was about to say,
You
what do
finna
you that
lie
my
on me. That says May 28th. That was yesterday. Yesterday. And how the fuck is it not going where I'm saying it's going when it says right there where it's going? Are you fucking high?
Well, Megan's doxing somebody's real life info right now. I don't know who it is, but I'm about to find out.
They gonna
And
say
yes,
it's AI, so it doesn't even.
we all know that it was yesterday that you did this, but that's what she had enough nerve to get in the box and say.
Listen, I wanted to make sure that the thing that Pastor Petty was posting up in his background was legit, and I went and did the research and I made sure, and I came back with my proof, and after I had donated, and that is what I was showing. Get the fuck out of here. See, it's this type of shit that has me fucking
Oh
mad,
God,
Petty.
it's about to get worse. Mikey, where are you?
They're saying my donation is a scam.
Yeah, they did. She did.
Oh,
Bougie did.
you know what, Bougie? Okay, I listen. Everywhere that you hop in boxes, I'm gonna make sure to remind everybody what you've done. I'm tired of that bitch being able to run around and do and say whatever the fuck she wants to when you got her flat out lying in boxes about stuff that we can fucking prove. Bitch. The fuck out of here.
Can't hear
Oh,
you,
good
Petty.
grief. Uh,
I just say shit. I not even worth my time. That person.
is Mikey in here?
He was.
If the point is to encourage everyone, no matter regardless of what side you're on, to donate to this beautiful cause, then you know, why do you care how she donates? I mean, you just told everyone on this side that they don't have a right to care how y'all donate. So
Because
wouldn't that
this
go
shit's
both
about
ways?
hate, Casper. Because this whole thing is about hate. That's why. It started over fucking hating on Petty. That's why. These aren't being made because people care about people.
Y'all, I gotta drop. I gotta take care of something. I need to. Oh my goodness. I gotta go.
They
What?
I'm
doxing
gonna hop
Nikki.
down. Listen, I'm upset. I gotta hop down too. Because
Go
I'm
ahead.
about
Go
to
ahead.
say I want to fucking tell
Drop me
Bougie
out of
all
the box.
about
I
her
can't get
ugly
down.
ass
Okay.
self, but I'm
Okay.
gonna wait.
What?
It sounds like they may have been doxing Mikey.
I'm living. I'm moving forward into my new level of era. I'm in Maryland. I live in Maryland. I am putting my geolocation on my shit. I'm putting. Don't tell me about my fucking. Fuck it. I don't care no more if you know what the hell I'm doing. I make content. Fuck that. I'm in Maryland. I'm in Maryland. I give no F's about a docs anymore. I'm in Maryland, and if you want to see me eat food and be at the food place while I'm eating food, and you gonna be there too, roll up. I'm gonna put all the locations I be at eating food, post it.
PPO, what's up?
Shit, I was trying to hit unmute. Okay, first of all, when Moonbeam expressed her concern on what it was, Queen did correct the language because I don't think that that was the choice of words that was being sought, as it all boiled down to the concern was the transfer of hands once they lost 75% plus the 1099 that would come after. That's all that everyone tried to explain. Victoria was not brought up in it. But while everybody over there right now is playing like they just found out and this is what happened, I want someone to tell me why in Bernie's live this morning with parties involved that are relaying these rumors had an entire conversation dragging us about how we weren't actually concerned that they were getting scammed. So which is it? Because the math isn't mathing. Were we dragging them, calling them scammers? Or are they really having a conversation acknowledging that our concern was that they were getting scammed? Because you can't have it both ways. I'm just saying. So while they want to put all of this into perspective, yes, Jen, for real. I sat there, it's on your say, I sat there and heard it. So while they want to break up a very valuable friendship that both parties have left as two separate entities, as it should have been, I have friends that I can't stand, and that's cool. That's their relationship. That don't mean I gotta be friends with them or that they gotta be friends with my friends they don't like. Hell, my husband has friends that I can't stand. I just don't go with them. So if you're going to make up a lie to tell Victoria for the sake of making Queen collateral damage, then please go ahead and explain the rest in regards to the conversation that was had this morning. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my rhinestoning, and I'll be listening. And if any of them have any questions, I'll be here.
Yeah. Afternoon, brother. Afternoon. Yeah. I don't mean to cut off that situation, but I came up after you said something about Maryland. Yeah. You gonna dox the wrong goddamn person. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the way to go get me a little Chinese food right now. I come to your platform just to have a good time, get a little laugh and whatnot. Yeah. But you pull up to somebody, I'ma sit on the porch with you and drink a soda. Yeah. My hat gonna be cocked to the
Okay.
goddamn side. Yeah. We gonna. I mean, shit. My family doing good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my family doing good. My friends doing good. I mean, well, I don't understand the doxing thing, man. I really don't. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. I
But you
don't
be
know.
on. See, it's different. So you be
I
over
don't
there on
get it,
messy
bro.
talk. So you know they be doxed. Everybody be getting doxed over there. Nobody don't care. Over here with our European counterparts. Sorry to say
And it's
this.
affecting these folks' life,
Yeah,
though. You know, and
yeah,
it's sad, bro.
yeah. It affect them
Sad,
different than it affect us
yeah,
because
over on that
when it
other
comes to
side, they
us and
just
somebody
rocking out.
showing up, come hang out. Shit, you wanna drink? Want some tea? Fuck, it don't
Yeah,
matter. You know
yeah,
where the hell I live at. Knock on the door. Why the hell is you
yeah,
here? Over
yeah,
here, it's like, oh, it's invasion of privacy. I don't care no more.
yeah, yeah. I feel bad, but it's like, at some point, I don't know, man. It's gotta stop entertaining. But I hope everybody have a great day, though. Yeah. I'm ready to get this Chinese and holler back, Tia. Get me up over here, hero. Get me up over here.
Hey, Petty. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Gosh, today a little rough, huh? Um, it's almost like this app has become its own sentient being. Very, very dark. It's taken on its own like dark night of the soul almost. I want
hey,
to
can you
encourage.
say that first part again?
Yeah, I said it's almost like the app has become its own sentient being. Like it's become sentient in itself and like it's taken on like a very dark turn. Like even like you were just talking about messy talk. I watched 3 people get doxxed by song this morning before I even come over here. Like no remorse, no nothing. Just like a normal day. And like just to see Queen hurt so much, and like that's legitimate pain, and Monster really be hurt by these people that really don't give a crap. It just, I don't know. I just want to encourage, because I don't really get spiritual on here a lot. I try to keep it light, but I just want to encourage everybody to, protect your spiritual well being. Um, take Epsom salt baths, take Epsom salt showers, detox. Take some time away from the app, close your phone, go hug a tree. Work, if you work with crystals, work with your crystals. Do what you can to detox and relax and just protect your energy. Your energy is priceless, and people will do whatever they can to take it away from you because that stuff is it's valuable. And I just want to I just want to encourage everybody to protect your energy and protect your peace, because it's it's hell out here right now, y'all. It's hell out here. Protect yourself and protect those people around you that you hold dear. I hate to sound like I'm on a soapbox, but I've just seen so much ugliness the past couple of days. I just I just want y'all to all be okay, because I see everybody in here is good people. I see good people because I'm real good at picking out the bad people, and I don't really care for them. But I mean, everybody I see in here is good people, and I want y'all to preserve your energy, and I want you to protect your peace. And I know, Monster, I know you are, honey, but I need you to preserve that, because you know what? You vibrate so high, you're like a beacon. So when you get mad, you radiate so much frequency off of you that they're just like succubi. They just siphon it. Don't let them have it. Don't let them have it. That's what they want. That's what they want. You conserve all that good energy for yourself and for them little chickens. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna hop down. I love y'all. So I'm pew, 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 pew. I just shot out good energy to everybody. Pew, 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 pew. So bye.
Thank you, Miss Jennifer.
Hey y'all, just wanted to say that no means no. That's how I see it. No means no. It hurts when you truly care about somebody and you're rejected in any manner. And to see that woman expose her vulnerability on a live, pretty much asking you, to come over. And I don't know the details of the situation because I'm not here to bash anybody. But in the same token, if you contacted or people contacted you on the back end and you've told them, certain things and everything like that, just like Queenie said, the only thing that you had to do is say, hey, I've unblocked her. Let's have a conversation. Nothing else. It's that easy. If you say that you care about this person and they care about you, then y'all should be able to have that conversation, in a peaceful manner. But for me, once you tell me no, and once you block me and you pretty much are saying, hey, I would like to separate myself from you, I'm not going to chase you. And no means no. That's it. But hey, y'all have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Isaac.
Couldn't have said it better. I I I look up to Isaac. Let's just be honest. I wish I could speak so elegant like him. And I know Bree say, yeah, yeah, you're a ratchet mouth, Petty, a ratchet mouth.
Petty, we need a song. We need a song.
You want that one?
Yeah, play that one. We need something because
But he,
Monster High.
but he can you pick a different artist? Because
Yeah,
you
he
know,
not even welcome over here. I forget.
but I'm just saying, like, it's not that he not welcome. He got
He's not welcome,
tore from the
Petty.
flow up.
I know he's not welcome.
Who?
Let me get back to you. I got another song.
Okay, come back with another one. Come back with another.
Before,
I'm jumping
before you
now.
play a song, I want to take us left for 2 seconds. Isaac, there is a United States wide program at each state public library where you can go and read books, and they record the tape and send it out to people who are legally blind so that they can listen to the books on tape. Your voice would be perfect for it if you ever wanted to volunteer to read books for your state. And then, secondly, Patty, was you on the Queen's Live yesterday? I think it was yesterday when Monster was showing us her chickens. If not, you missed it.
It was towards the end because Monster was chasing or walking with one of the chickens.
Yes.
Yes, it was a brown one. I believe it was like not golden brown or like tannish, not tan, but a dark, like a darkish, like it was light up top and then down, going down towards the thighs. It's got a little brown there. Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would have, but we just know because you told us about not liking the cats on the counter. You would have died laughing with Monster and her chickens. It was the sweetest thing that ever was. So that's it. I'm gonna let y'all get back to whatever y'all want to do. How come I can never hit that button? There it goes.
I'm gonna drop down too. I'm gonna go message Queen, tell her I love her. Um, that's just a little mind blowing to me. And I'm gonna keep that in mind because I fully expect to be blocked as well, and I fully expect that some of the people who were here, who I don't see are here no longer. Apparently that's the energy it's gonna be on. So good to know.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to leave. I was shaking, so pissed off.
Why? Why?
Girl, what's C?
I
Huh?
mean, we gonna wait and see. But I was getting messages that a certain somebody was being doxxed and Megan was doing it. So we'll see when the recording comes out.
I mean, I heard it was me. I didn't
No,
say. I went ahead and said
no,
I'm in Maryland.
it definitely wasn't you. I would have told you right then if it was you.
I'm in Maryland. I don't even care. I
I
don't
Hey,
would
care.
have
don't they
told you.
send witness protection to Maryland?
So would. I don't even care. I don't even care.
It ain't you. I would have told you right then that it was you, so you could have tuned in and seen. But it wasn't you, and it's being taken care of. I made sure of that. Of course, a common cousin. Like that's the type of shit that they're on. While we over here talking about fucking food in our best lives, they thinking about putting people's information out there as a form of intimidation, and that is against the law. Let me repeat it. You cannot do that.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, Congress did pass a new law on this internet stuff that did get passed, and it carries criminal time federally. So I'm not stopping anybody from doing anything.
I'm not stopping them either, but
No,
I'm
that's,
making sure we caught it, and I'm just keeps trying to warn people. I'm just keep warning people what's being happening is not legal. You cannot do that, and I've said it several times. I've been saying it from the beginning. Like listen, y'all gonna be mad when you catch charges and you talking about I ain't never had a criminal record, and the first time you catch one, you catching a federal charge. Like
why you. That's why I'm so gleeful. I want the right
you
one.
so silly as hell.
Yeah. I want the right one because I sure am gonna be. You know me, I'm a snitch. I'm gonna
I
pick up
mean,
that
yeah,
phone.
listen, and I've told you guys several times that the people that it's happened to, if you want help, I can definitely help you. I don't talk too much on what I do. Y'all know what I'm going to school. I'm gonna be a paralegal, but what I'm telling you is to you don't have to stand for it. That there is relief to what you're going through, and you can actually press charges. So if you would like to, I will help you. You don't have to be afraid. There's no reason to be afraid. They're not going to pull up. But what they are doing is against the law. You cannot release people's information with malicious intent. It is not legal. Once again, it is not legal.
Imagine your first charge being you being a bully on the internet. That's wild.
How that job interview gonna go when they run that background check? How
Oh,
that's gonna go?
it's not gonna happen. They're not
Uh-uh.
gonna get the job. I just followed you back, Laura.
Bree, what song you got?
I got distracted. Play Backstabbers by the OJs.
Oh yes, girl. I ain't heard that in a while.
They smile in your face.
Whole time they try.
cut people off?
I gave them scissors in the comments. I gave y'all some scissors. Y'all better do it quickly because I mean, I understand it's hard to lose people that you feel are your friends, but at the same time, it's going to put you in a worse situation. You can't tell people on the internet your business. My suggestion is lie if you have to. And I don't even like to lie, but I can't say that I haven't when I'm put into a situation when it's like you asking me about my information. Hell yeah, I'm going to lie. I don't know you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you.
Okay, let me help you out. You said I don't know. All right, this is the best way to know. This is the best way to cut people off and block them. It's really easy. You go into a live and you know that person done talk shit about somebody else. You go into that live and you see that person in the box, and all these people are letting this individual in the box. And they let this person talk, even though everybody know they don't talk shit about somebody. And it may be hard to do. It's well, not for me. It's not for you. It is because you have built relationships with these people. You have been talking on the back end. You've been in stats, so it's hard for you to do because you've built relationships, and in your eye, these people are not. But the minute they start gossiping and listening to the gossip about and the lies, and they start listening to it, and they're in there kikiing, and they're in there commenting, "Oh, really? Oh my God! I can't believe that! I can't believe they did that." That's why you don't see none of that over here. You don't see nobody, "Oh my God, I can't believe it said." No, you don't see none of that over
We
here.
asking questions,
Yeah. Everybody in the
we
chat.
asking questions.
Yeah.
And let me tell y'all like I just seen that comment. Go over to you Megan's. I know where she's at, and trust me, we all get recorded. Take a screenshot. You have no reason to say, "Oh, how do I get this to you?" when you can clearly go under one of my posts and post a picture. Like there's no reason for you to say, "Oh, go look at this." You can submit your evidence in the comments now. So don't come tell me shit. Just please. Put it under one of my videos. I will see it.
Oh, the other part of that is when you happen to come across one of them lives of people you ain't seen in here no more, and you see them in there saying, "Oh, she did me like that. They did me like." You see them in the comments. I'm quiet with it, and I hope you become quiet with it, and I hope you don't get in your feelings. I hit that
Right.
block button. I
Start
hit that button
watching
on all their ass.
how if it would be like me and Bree having a relationship, right? And if soon as something go on, if we go to talking about each other, that should tell you if I could do it to her, I'm gonna do it to you.
Thank you. You said it better than me.
You know what I mean? And me and Bree do have a relationship. So if I could do it to her, then I could do it to any one of you. Nobody is safe. If I can do it to somebody that I call my friend, I will do it to anybody.
White Monster, you don't have to come up, but I'm gonna take. Oh, go ahead, Brie.
Just like when they say that man cheated on his woman to get with you, why you don't think he gonna cheat on you? Same situation. Baby, y'all be thinking, y'all think, that
You
man ain't
get
gonna do you right. He just
you
cheated to
what?
get with you.
You
So why
lose
would
them how you get them.
so y'all gotta start paying attention to these people.
You lose them how
When
you
y'all
get
pay
them.
attention, me being in them comments, I pay attention.
Yeah,
I peep
you lose
stuff.
them.
If you peep it and just be quiet about it, you know who to block. You know who to not to deal with. You know who not to tell your business to. Y'all be telling y'all business to people that y'all know then did some shady stuff.
Right. Facts. That's big facts.
So
You lose
sometimes I
them how
can't feel
you get
hard.
them.
I can't feel bad for you because y'all do that to yourself. We
I don't
too
want nothing.
old.
I don't want nothing I had to get from somebody else. Because just how I got it, I'm going to lose it.
What the old folks always say, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Facts. That's real. Man, y'all. Today,
That's sad. And I hurt the queen because again, I don't like when people that don't do anything get treated like that.
and
That stuff
see,
is weird.
this is exactly why I had to step back from a certain individual. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, my first reaction seeing her hurt was, y'all know me. Let me go ahead and do my magic. But Kendra was right. They do that in order to make us upset. And that's what they want. They want me to react. And I'm not going to. I'm really not. Queen has held herself to a high standard in herself, and I don't even feel like she should have to do that for anybody on this internet. but people are holding her to a standard that they don't even hold themselves. And it's crazy to me. Like, she doesn't get involved in nothing. I'm not going to react by this. I'm going to let Queen figure it out, because I have done that before and it turned around to bite me in my ass. So, yeah, y'all have fun with that. You're not doing nothing but showing your true colors, because when it comes to a person like Queen that hasn't done anything to anybody, what's your excuse?
And the comments weren't it was not dragging Victoria. They just spoke on that's not what friends do to other friends.
Hey,
Period. And that's just a general statement to anybody.
Bree, if they did, people talk shit about everybody that gets in the box.
Hold on, hold on. I generalize narc. I generalize narc. Like, and that's entirely for everybody. Some people are here to take what the goodness that is in you, and you don't even know it. They smile. They be smiling in your face, and you don't even know it. They see a quality, and that's both of y'all. Hold up, because like you said, you had somebody around you. I know you don't have somebody around you. People was around you who envied you, who loved you, but they do some dirty shit.
On Mad Day, it all comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Lila situation, Petty. Like, what was it? Day before yesterday, we were in the box. The whole Shannon conversation. We were having a conversation with her. Lila got in that box. She sat in that box. I even asked her, like, hey, you got something to say? And then I dropped her because she didn't say anything. Then what was it? Like, in that same live, she tags me and was like, thank you for that. Thank you for, it was something she said, but it was along the lines like me checking in. And I said, I didn't know I needed to check in with you. And then the very next day, which was yesterday, jump in a box and say, he said, if you sit with Sassy, he calls Shannon.
But wait,
Shannon.
Queen, you forgot. When
I know.
you responded to her and was like, I don't have to check when I gotta start checking in with you. She was like, I was in a box. You didn't tell me I was in a box, and then like you ignored her, and she put it again, like she was trying to defend herself. Girl, you
Yeah.
like.
But then what's so funny is I told you guys yesterday what she would do. She would turn around and block everybody that messaged her and change her ad, which she did. Hello, Free Spirit. Hello. You got to remember that you got to get a whole new TikTok now. It don't matter if you've ever messaged anybody. It don't matter
Hers
if
ain't
you.
up in here, is she?
Everybody, Petty, I'm going to send you the new profile. You have got to get a new profile, period. You cannot message anybody on that profile and think that you're going to block them and change their ad, because it will still show you the new ad. Let's be smarter than that. I'm just saying.
Oh, she dirty. She dirty. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And Diamond, I saw you. Don't even do that.
She did it by 8 p.m. I told y'all what she was going to do. She blocked everybody that messaged her, and then she changed the ad in the picture. But that doesn't mean that it goes away. You have got to start a whole new TikTok, sweetheart. So either do that. No, that's not the same, Free Spirit. This one has like a little bird picture. I definitely, let me see. I might got it. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
And to answer your question earlier, just passing through, I meant to say something about that. I don't feel like you're doing more harm
There it
than you're
is.
doing good. Um, I feel like, shoot, they deserve it.
That's the new profile.
I'm not about to play with that woman.
And I can go back to where I screenshotted it from mine that she blocked me at, and it'll say I'm blocked with this same name. Everybody that she messaged yesterday, check your thing, you're blocked, and it will match this. So you can run, but you can't hide. She was so quick to jump in a box to clear her name when it came to Sassy. How many times you were quick to jump in a box, clear your name, but you won't come forward this time? You just think that it'll be silenced? No, you said the N word to me, so I backed off of you. You can't be mad, and on Mad Day, all things come out. Period.
So I don't know why. I just checked, but that page been blocked. I don't know why I
It
blocked it.
got blocked yesterday.
This page,
Remember?
I'm talking about
This
here. I didn't know that.
Yes, Petty. This is the
Okay.
same page she came in here yesterday on, remember? And she said that comment in the comment and you blocked it. So that's where it got blocked at.
Oh, that's why I say blocked by me. She just changed the name.
Yes. Yes, they got to be smarter than that. Yeah, I know. I
But
know.
I have not. I'm on my. I'm heavily now on this new level where, like, if if you are talking, if I see, like, we all good in here. If I see somebody that's just like just can't stop talking about y'all, like, I really don't have time for them. I don't have time for that snaky ass behavior where they've been talking shit about y'all and I heard it. Then they try to get in over here and come like kick it and be cool, and you have no idea where your friend was at. The friend who don't like you. And then you inviting your friend to come here and they saying, "Oh, I'm blocked." And then you saying in the comment, "Why you block such and such? Could you unblock this person?" Hell no.
And that was the whole point, probably, to send in another page and say, "Hey, can you unblock Free Spirit?" And you looking like, I don't remember why I blocked them. How you just was, and now they're unblocked. You know what I mean? Like, let's be smarter than that, though, because like you can go back to any one of the messages of the people that ever blocked you and just see if they're running from something. All they do is change the app, but that does not mean that it goes away. So Free Spirit, start a new TikTok because it will always show me the new app. I'm just saying.
And start a new TikTok, but stay away from here.
Yeah.
No, it's no. Get away. Like,
Yeah.
go find your people. Cause no, we are not your people. I promise you.
And I haven't went and checked the salty popcorn one yet, but I will because I know that one is
The
most
way you
likely
dog
changed
Petty
too.
out and the way you dog Queen E, baby, stay, run. What Scar say to Simba?
No, the worst part about it is it was some dumbass shit that was said. It was like, oh, he said if you ever jump in a box with Sassy, he does not call her Sassy that she's so hyper fixated on. He calls her Shannon. So she misunderstood completely, got up there making an ass out of herself, and then now you want to try to switch it up like you're just gonna freely come into chats and nobody will know who you are. No, you not on this page. Go make you a whole new one. And salty popcorn too, because if you change that ad, I know it too.
Hey, to the comment, I don't really think they really out there doing the same. I think they're tired. There's only so much about. That's why I don't say their name. There's only so much of, like, I uplift names: Queen E, Bree, Queen Jen, Queen of all trades, Queen of blessings. I uplift all of y'all. I
Ratina.
uplift Wisconsin. Positivity. But it's only so much you could. It gets tiring being negative. It drags your spirits to the pits of hell, and it's getting tiring for everybody that's watching that stuff. I don't watch that stuff.
I'm
I
sorry, I'm
refuse
laughing.
to.
I just had a random thought. Imagine putting
Retina,
that
Retina, Retina Holiday.
I said Ratina. Imagine putting that much thought in trying to run and then still get caught. Imagine putting like, yeah, I got something. I'm just change it up and be sneaking around and trying to have conversation with these people again.
You shouldn't even want to be here. Like, no, you just dog Petty. Petty is a womanizer. Okay, stay away. Like, you're mad at Queen because she had a conversation with Shannon. Okay, stay away.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Y'all
You know what I'm
forcing
saying?
relationships with people that don't want to be bothered with y'all. Okay.
I mean, that have already had them blocked. Like, make that make sense. Like, if you blocked me and I notice I'm blocked, I'm just not gonna block you. You've already done the work for both of us. But for you to turn around and then want to seek me out after you block me is weird.
Hey, sheep. Hey, sheep. 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 What you mean? What you mean? Sheep. Sheep. What you mean?
I agree. They ain't talking to me.
Sheep.
Sorry, I needed to come up here with my thin white women lips just to make sure the stereotype stays true in this room today.
What?
What?
What? What the hell are you talking?
It's
What?
always Petty and his white white women with thin lips. That's all you always hear.
What the fuck? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Retina. You're amazing. You're the best. What the fuck is this sheep going on about with Queen E?
It ain't with me. I ain't deleted shit.
It says.
If
It
I
says
delete
if I
TikTok,
deleted TikTok messages between myself and Queen, she can still see
oh
them.
no, they must be agreeing with what I'm saying. They're saying that the
Oh,
messages.
oh,
Oh, they're saying it's
no,
Mayor. They're
no! Don't
saying
be telling
yeah.
me. Don't be telling me not to sheep.
She's
No,
a
I don't know. You're
no.
no.
They're agreeing. They're agreeing with me. They're agreeing with me, giving a hypothetical petty read into shit. He even thought about all the
Boy,
boundaries.
Petty was about to get on that girl.
Get it? No, that's a friend. And what they're saying is, even if me and you message and I delete my messages, you can still see them.
Sorry, wonderful mayor. Sorry, wonderful mayor. You got to change that name now. You got to
Be
change the
glad.
name of that thing now. Sorry.
Be glad he didn't hit that reject button real quick, because he quick to do that. Like, he at least asked a question.
But which one of the
I was about to hit it.
which one of the women here got thin lips though?
Yeah, well, let's go back to that, because what are you talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What was said.
A
I
girl,
know.
thin lip.
You know they make lip plumper.
Yeah, that shit burns.
That's what I heard. I was gonna tell you that I ain't never had that problem.
And
But
I don't want to get lip filler because I'd probably end up looking like Faith Von Fishing and lopsided.
girl, looking like you paid a doctor too much money for the wrong thing. End up with tire what is that? Fix-a-flat in your lips.
You paying for services, if you know what I mean.
What, Betty? What?
Oh, womanizing Petty.
He don't never say shit,
He's
but
still
I don't.
apologizing to
Yeah, I'm
Mary.
apologizing. I'm apologizing still. I'm saying
Can
my
you
bad.
Because he
My
was
play?
bad.
about to block her.
Can you play the song "Womanizer"?
What's the song? What's the song? What's the song?
Womanizer.
Sorry, mayor. Okay, Miss Stacy would like to show us something.
OMG.
That's my new grandbaby. She just came this morning at 12:45.
How much did she weigh?
8 pounds and 11 ounces.
Ooh, that's a big old baby. That's a big old baby. Ooh, how's mom doing?
She's all right considering she had to have an emergency C-section.
Oh, how pretty. I love that newborn smell.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say 12 pounds?
No. She's born at 12:42 this morning, and she's 8 pounds and 11 ounces.
Oh,
And she was 21 inches long.
8 pounds is a big old baby.
She is. She got stuck, so they had to do a C-section.
oh.
Yeah, I'd take the picture down too real quick because that's not even being like
I
I
agree. I
know what
agree.
they do
Yeah, I agree. Take that.
and I would hate that.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Miss Stacy.
But I
She
just
is
wanted to show
beautiful.
y'all. I wanted to.
Congratulations on the baby. Tell mama
Thank
to rest
you.
up,
Congrats.
eat good, rest up, and enjoy her bundle because they are precious.
They are. Okay. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. Very welcome.
I hate that we can't share stuff like that. That irritates my soul. It really does. And then when we tried to have us a little space where we could do those types of things and get to know each other, they used it as like, oh yeah, we're exposing something when really you're not. You know what I mean? Like
Why you got me in the big box like I'm about to show something?
We never know with you. You might got some up your sleeve.
oh,
That
she does, but she puts them in videos.
Well, they say we don't do nothing over here anyway, so.
But they
I
always
just
want to
have
watch
to.
us apart. That's
I,
wild.
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna tell you. I side eyes for earlier. In the comments, in the boxes, I got side eyes. Because and this is for any one of y'all, I don't think anybody should be coming at you about somebody else's feelings. If your feelings hurt. So, and I don't think anybody, if they really respect y'all, should be telling y'all about how good of a person somebody else is. So just know my side eye game gonna be 100.
I agree. What they did was uncalled for. They could have reached out to Queen and said, "Hey, Victoria wants to talk to you," but for you to come up there and say, "Oh well, girl, forget her." What about Queen's feelings?
Y'all don't. Some of y'all supposed to be real close with each other, but
you
some of
know they
y'all
don't
got
give
way
fucks
too close
about
on the back end.
anybody's feelings. They don't even care about the feelings of the people that they message daily in the DMs. They don't give a fuck.
Petty, the people that I'm super close with don't get in boxes for real. The people that I'm super close on the back end don't go live. Those are the people that actually know me. You won't see them in a box, and if they do get in a box, it might be for a brief moment and they're not saying anything sideways out their mouth about anybody. Those are the type of people that I feel comfortable with. Hey, I know if I tell them something, no matter what happens, it's not going to come out. It's not going to be advertised as it's as a pawn to use in an argument.
Okay, I gotta explain something.
If you
Cause
got my
Bree,
telephone number, I feel comfortable sharing anything with you.
okay,
Unless you got it from me being doxxed, then you can fuck off.
okay, Bree and Gigi do not know who that person was. If you know what they was talking about and you saw it, I'm finna explain it to you without saying that person's name.
I didn't see
So,
it. Let me go back.
you know what my kid likes to eat? My baby Petty likes to eat?
Yeah.
She hang out over there. And when that whole thing was going on with supposedly kids being put up and stuff like that, that one was also participating with supposedly putting her information out. But then they became friends all of a
I
sudden.
know what you're talking about. I saw all of that.
Yeah. So that one for me, this is why I don't be having everybody in my space. Once I hit it, because that's wild that they came up with that sympathetic story. Oh, my kids getting posted, made y'all feel some type of way, but they was working together. and then put it on the other lady who was with the other lady that I don't even mention.
Yeah,
But
that's just too messy for me.
you understand? So that's a whole bunch, a whole lot of folks got that button hit that roam in them circles. Cause you're not about to be around me. And that's how messy all of you is. And then you taking folks' money. Not to mention the one that my baby Petty eat was taking money from folks. And that other one who was over there with her also took some money from folks. Sympathy. I told y'all about this sympathy stuff. I done told y'all about this sympathy stuff. I don't got time for that because that's not what the app was for. You're supposed to be getting entertained. Of course, you're being entertained right now, but it's supposed to be for entertainment. And there go Megan, like, oh my God, I be messing with them. Yup, you be messing with them. They're gonna be in your DMs. I'm sure some one of them in your DMs.
Oh Lord, some of this shit is just so hilarious. Betty.
So these folks is professionals.
Yes, they've been around. They've been around. I'm telling you, when I told you about what I used to do, calling these folks out, I realized it's bigger than that. That's why I be telling you about my theories. Like I be having other theories. I be like, well, if you on the back end asking for funds and you need, like, cause that's why, remember, I don't be like gifts. That's why I be like, no gifts. I don't give a fuck. Because if you always asking and receiving, you know what I mean? That one right there always is asking. It was the major thing. You don't remember that whole day sheet? You don't remember that day? Let's battle. I know all money.
Yes.
Don't tell me you don't remember that. Hey queen, hey sister. You don't remember that, Bree?
Yes.
Okay, girl.
Petty, check your IG.
Checking it right now. Checking it right now.
I
Yep.
sent you and Queenie the same thing.
And I agree with that, Rutina. Absolutely correct.
Am I going?
No, it's Petty.
It's Petty.
And let me clear this up.
Oh, sorry.
Megan was doing the hand to head, the shaking my head because of the mess, the little mess circle. So please let's get that clear, because Betty, the way you made it, and then me laughing, I was laughing at him. But that's not what Megan was saying.
Girl, you right. Girl, you right. You right.
I agree.
They pick and choose. This is what I don't like about friend groups. This is what I don't like about the ladies' friend groups. This is why we family. Because when I call you out and you don't listen to me, I'm gonna let you get.
That's crazy because, Rutina, that's the second time in like what, a week, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was not too long ago. I don't even know who that person is, but I was like, that's a pretty valid point.
Mm-hmm. And randomly to send it to you? I mean, it might be worth a little investigation.
Well, that's just because people know I'd be loud as fuck sometimes.
That's true too.
Investigate. Why you don't need to investigate what you can see with your eyes.
I mean, I see it. It would just be nice to, dot the I's and cross the T's and give them what they asked for.
I'll make a video. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Rutina's got it under wraps.
Listen, I was trying to, change my page and be positive, and I was going to put my Cash App in my bio and just be this whole brand new person and post, like, gardening all summer because, they posted my fingernails being dirty last summer because I garden all the time after work, and live outside in the country. Some people don't know about that. But anyways.
You're trying to be an imposter? You're trying to be an imposter. There's a lady just like that on here.
Girl, come here. Girl, hold on.
Please come up here.
Girl, please tell me. No, it ain't. You can't even get the download
Take
yet.
me out of this big ass box.
Why?
Why do I want to be in the big ass box?
I was showing gardening. I made a gardening video. I was out in the ditch yesterday picking free asparagus.
Brussels sprouts. They're Brussels sprouts.
It's asparagus.
Now, you knew she was lying. You knew she was lying the moment she said put her Cash App in her bio. She was full of shit.
No, she gonna be an imposter. She gonna be a someone junior.
Yeah, but when she was telling the story, I cut off as soon as she said Cash App in bio. I shut my ears off because she was lying.
It's my dad's birthday. If you guys want to send a gift to him, He just likes dust rags usually and a little pledge these day and age. Maybe a new light box.
A little pine
Kendra,
saw.
hey, sis.
Hi.
Let me see your daddy.
That,
Well,
come, girl, I'm gonna throw
hold
some
on.
energy at you. Don't you come in here dry. Don't you come in here dry. We can't all this.
I'm
We can't
not.
all
No,
this
I'm
energy for you.
fine. No, I'm fine. Sorry. My oldest had mouth surgery today too. So we've had two surgeries this week, and so I just had to get her settled. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Let
I'm
me
okay.
say, your baby's hiccups, your daughter's, was so freaking cute and funny. I was blown away about how they sounded. I was like, wow, I wish my hiccups sound like that.
I
I
know. I
sound
had the
I
hiccup
sound like
attacks
a
last night.
I sound like an 85-year-old fat person when I hiccup. You hear all the food, all of it.
She had
Hers
some
were
major
like all
hiccups.
cute and eek, eek. I was like, eek. I was like, what
It's
is
because
that?
she was gagged. You have to understand she was gagged. She had all that gauze in her mouth, so that's why it sounded cutesy. Is because she was gagging while
It was
she was
cute. It was cute. I was like, damn, my hiccups don't sound like that. You hear and smell them things.
Yeah.
All right, so let
Can't
me
find a picture
sis.
of his face off the top of my head. So there you go, Bree.
This is a shirt.
You look so
Oh,
morbid for doing that.
I
That is
mean
such a cute shirt, though.
that
What,
is
to say
sweet.
that he needed a new dust rag and some
Yes,
pine
you fucked
sol?
up for that. You fucked. I mean,
He's
and
still got
hey,
he
listen.
got necessities.
Does he like the lemon or other
Yes.
kinds?
And you know what he told me? So I seen fake flowers the other day for Memorial Day. He said if I ever put fake flowers on his grave, he would come back and haunt me. And he said if you ever go there and there's fake flowers, you rip that shit right off. He ain't about the fake flowers.
I mean, if you put up fake flowers, you don't have to go back as often. So I feel that. I can
What
feel that.
I plant a perennial every year when I go in the spring or in the summer, depending on, and that's it for. And then I have somebody go put out a little wreath at Christmas time for me.
They're asking, is Fabuloso okay? I mean, I'm gonna give him some new
I
pine
do.
sol.
I like the smell of that.
All right, Queen, sis. All right, are you in an emotional state for us to talk to you? Are you in an emotionally safe state for us to speak to you?
I mean, I'm cool. I'm
No,
okay.
no,
I'm
no,
okay.
no, no. Like you got the armor on.
Mm, yeah, you can take that off.
Or
be
if you want to
be
just wait it out and you know what I'm saying, handle it how you need to handle it, that's fine too. Me personally, I don't want to pry. You already just having a baby is a lot. You know what I mean? So, me personally, I'm here to listen for whatever you want to share. I sent you a message. You know what I'm saying? But if
Oh
you
no,
don't,
you sent me a message where my
oh,
DMs are.
I know they are. I know they are. And I figured that, and I wasn't going to for that reason because I'm like, I know a whole bunch of people are messaging her at the same time. And I'm that way too. I'm going to check the top 3 and then the rest will sit there until you message me again. But, you
I
know,
mean, I don't. I mean, I'm just. There's just some things that. Look, I don't think anybody who got in a box who was trying to give me suggestions or opinions. It is what it is. I just think that some of the. Sorry.
Can I play a
I
clip
think.
for you though? Can I play a clip for you?
man, I'm
Okay.
tired of picking up Legos, y'all.
Can I? Is it okay if I play a clip for you?
Yeah.
I think this will be helpful. This is just I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. I think this clip is very helpful.
You ain't never got pick sides with me. Fuck you and them. Just don't run back when the grass greener on this side. Stay your ass there. You already made your bed already. Ain't no running back this way. You knew you were choosing the wrong person when you chose them. So when things start going bad for you and them, make sure you thug it out, cause don't come back over here when things get tough for you. And that go for everybody. Family, friends, relationships, all that. This one won't begin sometimes. Y'all be pushing away the realest ones and the ones that always got y'all back for the worthless ones that don't do nothing for you, don't never do nothing for you. But that'll let you know the person that pushed you away be just like the worthless ones they chose over you. Don't ask for nothing that you're not gonna do in return. I think people need to be more concerned about valuing the people that value them. When you get betrayed so many times, you don't care who come and go and who push you to the side no more. You already used to it. That's just God telling you they ain't right for you. Forgive people in silence, but don't never ever speak to them again. Now that's a different type of self-care right there. I ain't finna let you come back in my life and do the same thing over and over. Sometimes a motherfucker don't even love you, they just know they need you. It ain't many out there like you and you a good-hearted person. Hey, but fuck them, we ball.
I got one more for you. I got one more. Maybe all these clips were for you. Maybe all these clips was for you. I gathered clips and it just seemed like, okay, maybe these are for you. I got another one. Okay. Which one I want to go with first? Is it? Hold on. Here we go.
Listen, in this season, let them believe what they want to believe. I'm going to say that again. In this season, let them believe whatever they want to believe. Listen, for so long, I would try to clear up the story. I would try to clear up the rumor. I would try to say, no, I didn't say that. No, it didn't happen like that. Try to run down every story. But in this season, I pray that you just let them people believe what they want to believe. Because I have learned if a person really knows you, right, and they really know your character, then they just not going to believe any story that come to their ears, right? They're not just going to run with and believe anything that anybody tell them concerning you. And if they do, they never knew you in the first place. I'm telling you, in this season, don't clear up no rumors. Don't clear up no stories that people say about you or concerning you. Let them people believe what they want to believe in this season. Let them believe what they want to believe. If they said you did it, let them believe it. If they said you said it, let them believe them. Let them believe them in this season. Don't try to clear up no stories. Don't try to clear up no rumors. Let them people believe what they want to believe in this season.
I got another one. Hold on. I got another one. Just you hold on. I got you another one. Hold on. I got several. I think I want to hear her voice. Let's hear her voice. No, not that one. I think it's this one. This one. It's this one. Yeah, let her talk to you right quick. Come on.
Your bitch ass ops actually be your number one fans. These raggedy motherfuckers really admire you on the cool. They just don't want you to know it. They like your motherfucking swag. Your assertive nature. How you handle your motherfucking business. How you check a bitch when they be on that fuck shit. They get aggravated though, because you're constantly mirroring everything that they're not. You got that abracadabra, that motherfucking sauce. You're that motherfucker. They like you, and they like that shit, but they hate you at the same motherfucking time. Because you are everything that they are not. You're done with that people pleasing shit. Patting motherfuckers on the back to make them feel better about themselves. Trying to boost their spirit, their egos. Trying to put them in a better mood. Trying to ease that demon in them because they're triggered just by your mere presence alone. You ain't trying to make a bitch feel better about themselves. Either they do or they don't. That's called having self-esteem, esteem of your motherfucking self. And you're done with that people-pleasing shit. They want to be coddled and made to feel whole. That's for they raggedy bitch-ass, wicked witch of the west-ass mammy to do. Fuck them and that bitch.
You need some more? I got some more. You want some more?
No, you're good. I'll be all right. I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'll be all right.
I'll pour into you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll be, and I appreciate all of you. And can Kendra, can you go back to the one that you had for the
This
there
is
you
we
go, that
put
one.
this up because I keep telling you the same shit, and I just for the 15th time, Queen. You be doing the damn thing. You be doing the damn thing. Quit letting these people get you down. You be doing the damn thing. Period. Point blank for the 15th time. That's what.
That's funny. I like your little memes or whatever you want to call them. But I'm gonna
I
sit
find
down
them
in the
all on
comments.
Facebook. So I mean, I'm just saying my Facebook be hidden. It be funny on there.
But I'm gonna sit down in the comments with the cousins so you can entertain me, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I already did. You got you laughing, so I know I done did my job. Go ahead. I'm gonna put you down there. I'm gonna put you down
Okay.
there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, see? Yeah. We pour. We pour over here. And when I say pour, P-O-U-R. We pour into the people. We do not be doing nothing.
Well,
Annabelle, what you doing at the Brass Monkey?
I can't fucking breathe, bitch. Oh my god.
Annabelle went from the where did they have her? And I think didn't they have her in Louisiana?
She been everywhere. I don't know where she been. I don't know where all she been, but she been everywhere.
Now she at the Brass Monkey.
Oh no, they said play Phil Collins. I don't care anymore. Okay, Kendra, I got some questions for you. I got some questions for you as soon as I play this song. After I play this song. It ain't no bad questions. It ain't no bad questions.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Oh yeah, I know this song.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last. And to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds.
Slap.
Hey,
That's added to the playlist. We need to hear that. Like
before you ask Kendra her questions, can you play Days and Holly Mae on Holly Mae's page their duet?
Days.
Go to Holly Mae's and play it. It's their duet. Play the one that they're both in, the duet.
It's her and who? Is it the guy?
It's her and Dazed. In our
that's Dazed.
Yes, Dazed. You ain't never seen Dazed?
He look familiar.
He's right there. in the comments.
Days dating. That's my boy.
Oh yeah, days are days. I'm like,
but they always be with the other bitches that don't even like you and go share their shit. But when it comes to you, they not sharing your shit. Stay away from me, you fake bitch. I said stay away from me, you fake bitch. I said stay away from me, you fake bitch. Ooh, you a fake bitch. I saw you hanging out with some bitches that we don't like. Guess it's time for me to start a fight. Because you was here with me last week, talking about those bitches. Now you hanging with them. Now you hanging with them.
that's how I feel.
I said stay away from me, you fake bitch. I said stay away from me, you fake bitch.
That was great.
I had to.
That was that was great. that was good. That was good to my spirit. I think that also passed on to other people's spirits, and that's what we're about. We're about passing on the goodness. Thank y'all. You know what? We have. Before I ask Kenji's questions, I'm gonna say to everybody here, everybody's in the box. We have been doing and on everybody's platform. Like when you went live, Queen, Bree, when y'all go live, Kendra, including all of y'all, when y'all go live, y'all have been doing a phenomenal Moonbeam, Bubbles. Y'all have been doing a phenomenal job of not only like kicking and keeping it lighthearted and kicking it with the ladies. Cause I was in the room, Queenie. I'd be quiet. So on my main page, because when I know I'm on my main page, I'd be like, let me shut my
Man, because they be tagging the hell out you. I'd be like, stop tagging me.
So I do know, because I did hear the conversation. I did hear you keep asking that girl to come. And I was listening to the whole thing, including where she invited you to the mountain. And I'm like, damn, you're right. We don't go to mountains just with anybody. Relationship like that. So I want to just everybody congratulate y'all on being just positive across the board, even through the conversations that are happening. But y'all have been keeping a very positive attitude, and I need y'all to continue with the positivity, because I do believe, like Jennifer said, there's a negativity that's trying to take hold on this app, but we have been doing a phenomenal job of keeping that positivity, that kindness, that peace around that. I just don't see it in the spaces where we at. I don't see I see the negativity, but in spaces, I don't see it in our spaces, in the spaces that we go to. And I really thank y'all for that. It's really good. Because even what you just did with say, hey, go to Holly Mae's page. Like yesterday, when y'all had me visiting out on food videos, like that kind of stuff needs to be done more. Like go to her page, do that video, play that video, just as a reminder, because that people do need to stay the hell away from you and stay away from
you get a connection too, because you really brought a lot of different groups into one space where we could get to know each other and see people also for who they are, so you deserve some thanks as well.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm just glad I don't have to. I'm glad now. If your friend ain't here, you can side eye your friend now. Why the fuck I know they was around. Why the fuck what happened? What? Start paying attention. What the fuck my friend ain't in there for?
What they not telling you?
Yeah, what they do? Because I'm not finna tell on your friend. I'm sorry. I'm not finna tell on your friend. I'm not finna tell on your friend at all. I ain't saying nothing.
He might not tell on her, but shit, I ain't gonna say I ain't.
Hell, I said hold on, Queenie. I said to myself, everything happened for a reason.
I've proven every time. If somebody tells me something and one of my friends gonna be hurt by it, I ain't lying. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell him, Kendra, like,
I'm gonna tell.
If you ain't gonna take it to pity to tell on your friend, go ahead. There's a few of us that'll listen. There's a few of us that'll tell. I definitely am gonna tell. I'm not finna save you.
Mary, you
But
didn't have to get back on your main page. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
yes,
Mary.
but you're right, Petty. Everything does happen for a reason, you know. But like I said, I wasn't gonna say anything because I feel like eventually you'll see. Like eventually you will see. And I thought it would take longer. It's taken quite a while. But when that happened, I was like, oh yeah.
Okay. Kendra, I wanted to ask you about the person who has made their comeback. I don't want to say the name, just Baby Petty loves those things. Okay? Do you
Oh.
Yeah. So I can't remember. The reason I'm asking is because I can't remember what they was doing on the back end. If you can do cold talk to remind me what they was doing on the back end.
It's kind of a touchy. Hold on, give me just a second. I'm gonna grab
Okay.
your kids.
Okay.
Alright, we good whenever.
Is that old ass music? She just said.
I loved it.
Me too. Me too.
So basically, like, it's a touchy situation because, like, somebody that I still care about that was involved, like, I don't want to out that situation.
You want me to
Okay.
say
Okay.
it?
Go ahead, fucking say it.
I have permission, and I've been wanting to say something for a while, but I've been quiet about it.
Oh, let me mute so it's clear.
Okay. And this is why I'm getting like, and you can ask anybody on the back end, like I've been getting so fucking frustrated because people are praising this
We've
woman.
been having to hide this shit for months, and we still care about this person who this was done to, and we have been angry about this for a very long time.
Yeah. And what's killing me too is like there's people that know about it that are still kissing her ass. And I'm like, how can you have any morals in your fucking life and sit here and talk to this bitch? So I'll tell you exactly what she did. We have
Katie, I'm sorry. Can I tell you this, and then I'm gonna drop so you can say that. I just want to tell you, I was not mad at you. I'm not mad at you per se. I understand you're passing a message, and you have not been around. I just wanted to tell you that because, Lord,
it's fine.
I feel like I'm gonna end up crying again. So I'm gonna drop down. I love y'all.
Muffin Man. I say the name Muffin Man.
I've been staying out of this because she has my address. But I really don't give a fuck no more. Do with my address what you want. We have a friend very close to us that has 2 types of cancers. Literally fighting for her life every day.
It's terminal, isn't she? Like, as far as I know.
Yeah. As far as we know. And she calls our friend and she's complaining about how her back hurts. And she asks our friend to commit a federal crime. Asked her if she would mail her some of her pain pills. The things that are
This
keeping
woman
her
is
alive.
literally going through chemotherapy, radiation, amongst other things, and is just trying to, get through it.
Yeah. Things that are keeping her alive. And this is why I posted yesterday, like, it's so hard for me to have a voice anywhere because I don't want to be involved in none of this shit. I don't want to be involved with Florida Man. I don't want to be involved with none of it. But this bitch came back on this app and act like she didn't fucking do nothing. Nobody is asking her, why did Stay Classy walk away from you? Why are you blocked from everybody? Because this, and listen, you guys will be like, oh, we want proof. It was on a phone call. And if you want to call me a liar, tell me why another group said the same thing happened.
The same freaking thing said that she even got banned from a clinic. That's why she has to go to a different state to get the medicine she gets. But it's the simple fact that she claimed to be so close with this friend that we were all close with, and then you're going to literally ask her to not only commit a crime, but to ask her for the things that are taking her pain away for something she didn't ask for that she has to deal with daily.
Right. And that's your friend. That's your friend you're asking to do that shit for you. That you're not a fucking friend. And that was the true reason we walked away. People were sitting here messaging us, telling us, you know, she's posting her own kids, this, and the third. We begged her, Petty, begged her to get off the app when that shit was happening with Leather. She wouldn't. She said that's exactly what Leather wants. When we found out what she did, that's when she left the app. And that's why she'll sit here and be like, oh, I left for my own personal reasons. No, we know why you left. You left because of what you did, and you were scared of it to get out, and nobody wanted to say anything because you have people's addresses and people's information, and you're on that side now, and God only knows what's going to happen to me because you have my address. But my biggest thing is that girl does not deserve what the fuck you did to her. She's the sweetest fucking soul on this planet that I have ever had the pleasure of fucking meeting. And you had the audacity to ask her because your fucking back hurt?
That's messed up. I'm so sorry.
And listen, here's the thing. You guys know me about the addict shaming and stuff like that. I even went to somebody else and was like, I don't want to come out with this because people are going to tell me that I'm shaming an addict and this, that, and the third. I'm not. She claims she doesn't have a problem. And a lot of addicts claim they don't have a problem. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm bringing awareness to what a piece of shit this bitch is. And if you choose to sit with her, that's your decision. But please block me. Please, because she had the audacity to ask someone who's fighting for their life, for their pain meds.
Well, the lady, I do have proof if you need it. The lady who you speak to often with the letter V was over there and called it a safe space. If you need the proof, I will send that to you.
She called Muffin Man's a safe space?
Yes, I can send you that proof as well.
And it could be because she simply doesn't want, because like we said, that woman does have that woman's address. So, I mean, like she said, she's terminal. She could not even want to deal with the repercussions of what Muffin Man has done, because I've heard this woman do crazy things to people. Like, I've talked to many people that she has done things to. That's why I decided to step the fuck back. I had to find things out through my own research instead of just being able to ask somebody I called a friend. So,
and what's even crazier, right, is Muffin Man was supposed to go meet up with this person. And I said, aren't you so glad you're not? Because she would have stolen them from you. Like, and I keep saying the reason why she's with the people that she's with is because they will protect her on this. But I'm telling y'all, I've been trying to stay out of this mess for a reason. But if you guys are going to sit here and support somebody that did that, drag me for filth, post my address on the fucking internet, do what you gotta fucking do, but just know she's fucking sick. I don't care what anybody else does, it doesn't fucking involve me, but this situation directly involves me because that girl's my friend. So, do with that information what you will. A lot of us walked away because we found out. If people are choosing to sit with her still after they know about it, because a lot of the people over there know about it. And y'all could get in a box and call me a liar, but I had phone calls with a good few of them about it. So, yep.
That's horrible. Kate, if you need that proof about the other thing, I got you. I can send that to you as well. If you need that. Just to see it with your own eyes.
I mean, I'm just shocked because I don't want to do this shit, dude. Like, listen, I got 4 kids, and the main reason, you can ask Justice, the main reason why I haven't spoken out is because she has my address. She begged for our addresses when we were all friends, and I'm so worried about what she's gonna do with it or whatever. Like, she could do whatever she wants. But at the end of the day, I know that I never did anything as vile as that.
Well, I want to put you at ease. So the most that happened, and I really don't they think it's a big thing, and I just really need y'all out your feelings with it. I'm sorry. If I came off mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm saying with the doxing, like, no one's gonna come to your house and show up.
Well, I've already had CPS called on me.
Yeah, that's the part where I'm saying that's the part where I think they would do. But the most now with her new group of friends, if you know who her new group is, and the one main culprit, you have seen me go through things with that individual who did a lot. So that individual, if anything, would run your history that she sits with.
Letter, because listen, I was in a situation. I have I'm on a court record for my adopted father going to prison for essaying me. Like, whatever you guys got, air it out. I don't give a fuck. My biggest thing is like, how can you sit with someone that did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you guys don't like petty, and like I said, I've been trying to stay out of this fucking shit, but I can't take it anymore.
No, I don't, Kate. I don't think it's a not like petty thing. I truly believe that we have wolves hiding amongst us, amongst meek, nice people. I really believe y'all are nice. I believe there are people who smiled in our faces, acted really nice. End of the day, they were always that. It's not a dislike for petty. They have always been that way. They just couldn't. They were trying to fit a square into a triangle to fit in here, and it took me blocking them so that way they all could be together. Now that they're all together, I truly believe chaos for them is what's to come, because everybody can't be. I don't even want to be alpha. That's why I say this y'all place, and they want to be top dog, number one. This y'all place. I make sure to say that as much as no, this y'all place.
But let me tell you what I told Kendra and a couple other people, right? You want to call CPS on people because you think you fear for their children. Why are you not calling in the moment when things happen? Why are you waiting months, weeks, whatever after then you want to call CPS? That's what's fucking weird to me, is people don't actually care. They don't want to use resources for what they're for. They're calling just to call. So if you're going to call CPS on me, I welcome you to. They've been to my house, and I'm being open about it. They've been to my house 3 times in the last 3 years. Like I said, I was in a DV situation. They traumatized my child, asking my child if I beat my son. So if you want to put my kid through that because I'm speaking facts on who you are as a person, go ahead. But you better pay for his therapy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let me ask you. No matter. Okay, so I always talk about cleaning, and one thing that I learned growing up is like you don't want to, like, you know how people have relatives about to come over, and then they want to clean up. Then I was always taught you should always keep it clean, no matter what. So
Yep.
where I'm going with this is just like cleaning the house. Everything's good, no matter who visits CPS. Everything's good, right? Like there's no problems in your house with your children, right?
No, they would have took my kids.
So a
And
wasted
I can vouch for
CPS
that because
call.
I talked to Katie the entire time, like from the time the case started to the time the case was closed. I talked to her every day, checked on her and the kids. So
What I'm saying is a wasted CPS call should not. You shouldn't show any emotions over that to them. That's what they want. They do want an
Well,
emotional reaction.
I personally wouldn't say that CPS is always a waste, right? Because even if they're coming with like for whatever they're coming for, you can still get resources out of them. Like that's what they're for. They're not just for, rescuing children in bad situations. They're for parents that need help too. And I've gotten a lot of help out of them. Like I don't care if it gets called on me. You can call as many times as you want, but it's like you're calling for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
she has my address. So I'm just gonna say I blame her for a lot of shit that's happened to me. But I can't. I don't have proof. But my biggest thing is like I've kept my mouth shut, and then just sit here and still see all these people kissing her ass and like, oh, she's so great. Oh my gosh, like I loved her lives. No, that was all fake. And listen, if anybody that's getting close to her now, if you're sick or you're going through anything, don't share your story with her. Because that's what she's doing to get close to you, and you'll be next. I promise you. Because like I said, this is not the first time she's done this to somebody.
I mean, you had me with the committing a crime though. Like,
Yeah, and listen, Our friend went to her husband and told her husband what happened, and he's like, you better block that bitch right now. What kind of a friend is gonna ask you to commit a federal crime? Because her back hurts. She's fighting for her life, bro. Every day. And you got the audacity because your back hurts, bitch, go take some Tylenol. Go put a heating pad on your fucking back. The fuck?
Yeah, like, God, this is another one of my theories. Like, how much
But
of this stuff is going
this is what
on?
I'll say about the leather and lace stuff, right? Nobody fucks with leather and lace. I don't fuck with leather and lace because there was evidence of what she did to Muffin, right? But there was some stuff Muffin leather was not lying about, and the pills was one of them. So I'll take every block that you guys want to give me. I don't care. But I came up here because I knew Kendra wasn't going to come out and say it. She was going to, hint, use code. I was given permission months ago to come out with this, but I didn't because she wasn't on the app. I was like, why am I going to talk about something when she's not here? And people have been talking me out of it since she's been back because she has my address. I'm tired of it. Do what you want. Do what you want with my address, Muffin. I don't care.
I appreciate you, Kate. I appreciate. Thank you a lot. I mean, wow. You talking about playing nice in our face, boy. And how many more people might have committed a crime or
How many people actually did it?
yeah.
Our friend was insulted. She literally called me immediately. And she was like, well, no, she Snapchatted me. Sorry. She was like, you'll never believe that. And not in a million years did I ever think that's what she was going to tell me. So, yeah, it's disgusting.
I mean, like that. I mean, I'm trying to wrap my brain. This is all true. What I'm trying to wrap my brain around is how many places will not give her a prescription for something that
Just
does not
one.
exist. Like it doesn't exist because you didn't go to the doctor and the doctor's not prescribed. Like this is wow.
I don't remember the people that I had to go to get any information, because mind you, whenever I was like, I asked questions about the whole thing. Whenever it started getting rocky, she just got mad at me, and so I wasn't gonna deal with that. So I talked to people that have been like, they don't come here anymore. But I had to get the information, and that's who told me about the getting addresses and sending used makeup, about her getting kicked out of the one clinic that is closer to her in her state, so she has to go to the next one to get her things. It's wild. I had to get a notebook, Petty. That's why that day when I called you, I was reading off bullets from a notebook. I was having to write down. My handwriting was so bad because I was having to go so fast.
And hold
That's
up. So no husband. I do remember that. No husband.
No, she claims she has a husband, but apparently they're not actually legally married. I don't know. She claims they're married, but apparently they're not. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But she does have a man that lives with her and has been around for a couple of years or however long.
I wonder when she was. See, now I wonder when she was asking me about military clinics and VA.
Well, listen, because I don't know if you remember, but that day that she had a live and we all got up there and told our stories about us being SA'd, and she said that she had never experienced anything like that. She had told other people that her own daughters had been SA'd, but had told us on that live she had never experienced it and her kids had never experienced it. But she had told other friends and other friend groups that her kids had been SA'd and somebody had been prosecuted for it.
Well, Pete, I remember when one time they just labeled me with depression and they gave me 15 bottles of pills at the VA. So like I don't know. They be doing too much at the VA. Like they would some of us they don't give nothing, and then other people they do too much. I tossed them all. I was like, how you gonna give me 15 bottles of stuff I don't even know? Like but she was asking me about that. Yeah, it wasn't controlled. She was asking me about that. I mean, I didn't know what the hell. I'm like, I don't do that. But she was asking me about that, and I didn't put two and two together until now. That's crazy. And would I be? No, I'm not that naive, am I? I'm not that gullible, am I? Where I would have, am I gullible enough to think y'all? Oh, I'm glad, Duck. I'm glad. I'm glad they cracked down on it. Am I gullible enough? I don't know. I don't know. Don't say no. Because I am naive. I try to put on this hard figure, but I be caring and I have to cover my heartstrings. So please, don't say no. Petty can be naive. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let me look. So she's getting it like Medicaid.
As far as I know, I think so. I don't really know.
Listen, I when I was friends with her, I didn't believe a single fucking thing Leather said. So
Mm-hmm.
when and what's funny is like you don't hear about any accounts going in her account now, right? That's weird to me too. But you don't I didn't believe anything that she said, Leather, right? So when she'd come in and she'd talk about and say that Muffin had this problem, we asked Muffin, she said no. I believed her. I believed her. And when you're in addiction, and again, I'm not addict shaming, but when you're in addiction, most times you don't think you have a problem. But I think when you reach the point of asking somebody who is going through what they're going through, that's who I'm talking about, Petty.
Jocelyn is the person we're talking about, Petty. That's the person we've been talking about this whole time. Is Jocelyn.
Oh, I thought it was R.
No, Jocelyn. She asked
Oh
Jocelyn.
shit! I'm so
Yes.
sorry. No, holy God! Oh my God!
Yeah.
She's really going through something. She speaks to Blue Sapphire like really going through. Holy God, oh my Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I was thinking of R. You know, she ain't on here, so I ain't saying Rivka. I said name in power. But I
No,
was
it wasn't Rivka. No, it was literally Jocelyn. It was and they were supposed to be like really close. Like they were friends before we ever came around. So when we found out this, we were pissed. Like I was ready to burn shit to the ground, like fully. But I shut up because I didn't want to put any more stress on Jocelyn. Honestly.
oh
I
my
don't
God.
I don't get inboxes or anything like that, but this hits home to me. Everybody knows who I am, but I never get in a box. This dealing with the pain pills. I had a family member who had the problem. She at one point she was able to call a doctor in New York and pay $299 and send the prescription to different pharmacies. She even went across the border into Louisiana to get it. But now DPS is come down on it. DPS is now following the pharmacies that are dishing out the pills and their names, because my family member's name was on there. So it didn't matter where she got the prescription. They weren't gonna give her the pills anyway. But there is doctors online that you can go to and you can pay them and they will send a prescription into the pharmacy for you. But like I say, the last couple of years, DPS is now tracking them and tracking the patients or anybody else who gets pain medicine to see where it
This
goes.
was more of like a she had ran out quicker than she was supposed to, is what it
Well, that's how
seemed.
it starts.
Yeah.
That's how it starts, Kendra. It starts with, I had rotator cuff surgery and my family member knew it, didn't know I was taking pain medicine because I never said anything to anybody. And she came to the door one night and I thought I was going to die. Please, please, my back's hurting so bad. My back's hurting so bad. And I hate to say I gave it to her, but it wasn't till later down the road that I found out when she kept knocking on my door. And I'm like, I don't take them anymore. I only took them because of the surgery. I've been to physical therapy. I'm healed and I don't take them. So these people that need these pain pills, they are finding ways to get them, whether it's through, like Kate said, a friend of hers or whatever. And there's people that will give it to them, friend of hers or whatever. And there's people that will give it to them. A
People that will
friend.
steal for it too. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, they'll do anything to get them, literally.
exactly. And and the thing about it, I couldn't understand because I was on it, as I say, because I'd rotator cuff surgery and the pain was bad. But the question I keep asking everybody is, well, they say they get high. I never got high. I have no idea what this so-called high is that these people are getting. So either they're taking a ton of them, at one time. I mean, now in the pharmacy, if you take pain medicine like Norco or hydrocodone, they give you Narcan. You have to buy it, Narcan now. And the doctor prescribes it. That's so you'll have that in your home just in case. But some of these people are taking between 4 and 5 at one time. And I guess that's how they're getting the high, but I just never did get it with the once a day I took mine, but they do the DPS is now cracking down on everybody on it.
My babies, I think you're gonna have to be careful with some of the words because the people.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
No, but I'm just.
You know me.
I'm not getting onto you. I'm just saying.
I know.
The
I'm
people
sorry,
are
I
saying
apologize.
there's a lag. So
Like I say, I don't get inboxes. You know that I'm around, but I don't. But this, really hit home today with this when I saw Kate, because this particular family member died last year of a brain hemorrhage. And, did we know if it was related? I don't know. I don't know. I just know the experience with the pain pills was horrible, you know? But anyway, if you know anybody, just watch out for them. And definitely don't send them anything at all. Okay, guys, thanks, Perry. Kick me out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's my biggest thing too that I'm trying to say is, like, you guys seen me. I got up here with Nikki and I've talked about how I don't do the addict stuff. I'm not shaming for her for being in addiction. What I am shaming her is for her as a person to do that. And for people to be over there saying she's this great person and oh my God, the only reason why she's sitting with those people is because she knows they'll protect her. And I bet money on it, if Classy and all of us were still friends with her, she wouldn't be sitting over there. We walked away because of this. So I don't know. But
so I got a message that kind of blew my mind. It said that her and the one who supposedly, I don't know, allegedly supposedly put up the kid pictures, and one other that was hanging out, they've said that they have this whole thing, not this thing here, but they have this whole money grab thing, and with the things they have been doing this.
I don't know anything about a money grab. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Like you ain't gonna be able to talk in code with this one. You're gonna have to lay it out.
Like not like so sympathy grab, gifting for sympathy because someone's fat, sad, or upset that that individual may have gotten their kids up and are building clientele, all three of them, to get supply through.
I can't speak on anybody but Muffin. I'm not afraid to say her name. I like anybody else associated with her. I can't speak on. I don't know. I still to this day don't want to believe that she would post her own kids. That's me as a person. I wouldn't post my child like that. But I do think she used it as a sympathy grab, because if my child was being posted, which I pray to God my kids don't get posted, but if my kids got posted and my friends were begging me to get off the app, I'd get off the fucking app. I wouldn't be continuing to go live and showing people the pages to go to see the children. I can understand reporting it, but you can send it to your friends in private and say, hey, help me report this. You can go to TikTok legal yourself and say, hey, I need these pages taken down. They have my kids on them. I personally was her friend for a few months, never saw any of the kids' pictures. I never went to the kids' pages. That was my
one of the accounts messaged me while I was in her live one night.
Right. Right. And I'm very passionate about children because I was a child who was taken advantage of, and I don't want to believe in my heart of hearts that she would do that, but I also didn't want to believe in my hearts that she had a problem, and that ended up being true. So I don't know. I can't speak on it because I'm not a police officer. I'm not part of the FBI. There's accusations that the IP address came back to her. No proof of that has been shown. So I don't know.
No, we're not to speak on that. PPO.
Hey, I got a request in my inbox, and I don't even know how to word it, but all I'm gonna say is, please take a second when things get heated, like they did earlier, before you react out of emotion, because someone received some messages telling them that they have messed up when they may or may not have stepped out of bounds, and a female has disclosed that she will be finding out who each person is that sent those messages, and that the information will be given to Florida Man to put out for everyone to know.
What messages?
What messages?
Apparently someone from the last live received some messages. I hate being the messenger sometimes. Some messages were sent because some people felt like our friend was approached unfairly. And upon sending those messages, now her friend has made it clear that she is going to be finding out who each account owner is, aside from their screen name, I take it, and turning it over to Florida Man to put their information out there.
I didn't message a goddamn motherfucker. I ain't fucking worried about it.
I only message Victoria, so I mean, if those messages get out, I'm not worried about my messages getting out. I've said what the fuck I said. Just like I said, I probably will end up getting blocked here soon. I've tried to stay out of this Florida Man shit because I got babies at home. And this shit is scary when you're here by yourself, you know what I mean? So if that's what happens to me, that's what fucking happens to me. Like, Muffin has my information. Let her do what the fuck she's gonna do.
Baby, here's all you need to do. If
My
anything
issue
weird
has
happens,
nothing to do with Florida Man, though. So Florida Man,
right? Well, you didn't message the person that's in question.
No,
and
I
if
didn't.
anything should happen that does seem out of sorts, whether it seems like something or not, just please document the situation or the occurrence, the date, the time. I always tell you guys, document everything. What's the worst thing you gotta do is throw a piece of paper away? But the objective or the point of me saying this is when those situations happen, before we just react and message these people to give them the reaction that they actually want, can we all just take a step back and process things so that we react out of rationality versus emotion? Because the more we keep fueling and giving them a reaction, it's just adding fuel to the fire, because that's what they want. That's why, because we have been doing our own thing, talking about cooking and recipes and girl time and then our playlists over here and the fun we've been having, is why every single live for the last 2 weeks has been a rerun. They've all been reruns. Think about it. Like, if you go look around at all of the pages for the people that used to put out the content exposing, it's all slowed down because there's nothing new to put out. It involves a damn chicken. Betty, if you ever involve another farm animal, so help me, Mary, Jesus, and Joseph.
I won't start no more rumors.
No more rumors, because if I gotta hear about another damn chicken situation. So I don't want anyone to be scared. I just want everyone to, when we all get heated, and I know we were, because there's somebody in here right now that I ran to, and I did it in private. I just want everyone to be safe, okay?
Real quick. Does it not feel so good to not have to run to me as much?
And
No,
listen,
because I was ready to you this morning, but the phone I had on me didn't have Snapchat.
can I just tell you guys too, like, I was gonna go to the grave with this. I was never gonna speak about it. I almost left the app today. But once I kept seeing people put Barbies as their profile picture, I took that as that's everybody that supports her. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, there's people who are such more deserving humans that you can support. Like, I know people don't support it, but why are people not putting the Gaza stuff as their profile picture? Instead, they're putting Barbies of a horrible, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
And I agree. And I'm sorry that you guys have gotten hurt, because I was in the lives and I watched how hard you guys were loyal and faithful, and it hurts my feelings because you both genuinely cared. But that's the best you can do, and I'm proud of you both for standing up. I know exactly who you were talking about because I pay attention to who we see and who we don't. And I noticed who we hadn't. So I'm proud of both of you, and I'm sure that plenty of us in here are for stepping up and saying so, not only to defend your friend, or all of our friends, she's part of our community, but to also defend anyone else in that position. Sorry, I have a dog that sneezes backwards. So just please be aware, for heaven's sakes, it's going to be written on my burial stone someday. Do not click links. Do not respond to any text messages from people you don't know. Do not answer calls that you don't know. That's what we have voicemail for. If you don't know who the sender is from an email, then they'll find another means to reach you.
Hi, Jocelyn, baby.
Hi, Katie. Hey, I just wanted to come up here and say, like all this has happened. It is what it is. Katie, I just want to tell you thank you, because you're up here crying is breaking my heart. Literally, it's killing me.
Well, you know how I feel about it. You've known since day
I
one.
know, and I was, the reason I didn't want it to come out for a long time is, one, because she wasn't on the app. Two, because, I have enough battles in my life, I'm saying, that I battle enough, and I wasn't ready at that time to battle it, you know what I mean? Did I want to come out and tell everybody so you guys all knew? Of course I did. I wanted everybody to be aware, but as long as she wasn't on the app, right, hurting people, I thought, okay, well, she left the app. Maybe that's what she's choosing to do. Well, then, I'll choose to keep my mouth shut. And she sent me a couple of text messages. Oh, hey, happy Mother's Day, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, stuff like that. And it's like, I just don't even understand how it even turned into everything that it turned into, because I thought I was a close friend to her. Well, then when she was asking me to do this stuff, I kind of had to take that to my husband, because that's just one of those things, it's like, it sent me into shock. I was shocked that I got asked that, and I didn't know how to reply, because I'm a nice person, I'm saying I want to help everybody. I didn't know what to even say to the girl, and, I told my husband about it, and he's like, do you know you will go to prison for 30 years for doing that? And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, man, well, she must not care about me as a friend. I must not be a friend to her, because 30 years in prison doesn't sound very good, and doesn't sound like something that a friend would do to you either. But Katie, thank you to you, because for the last year that I've been on this app, Katie has been that person that has not let 7 days go by where she has not checked on me and make sure that I'm okay and talk to me. And so I just wanted to come up here and say thank you for, being who you are. And, if I if I lost Muffin as a friend, oh well, look what I gained. Like, you know what I mean? I gained a couple of really great gals, so I win at the end of it. You know what I mean? So that's just what I wanted to come up here and say to you.
I appreciate that. Listen, I believe that if you're honestly a friend, you'll always check on people, and especially with what you're going through, I just want to make sure like you're okay. I don't try to bother you too much because I know everything that you're going through, but I definitely always want to make sure that you're getting checked on.
No, I love when you bother me.
But
I love it.
You're right. You're right. The biggest thing to come from everything is like we're really close, and we did make some really good friends. And I mean, I'll probably get drugged through the ringer for this, but I mean,
and I hope that you don't. I hope that you don't.
Somebody had to speak up. You know what I mean?
And that's why I didn't want anybody to say anything too, you know, because it's not your problem to get drugged through, you know. It's my problem, you know. That was a me problem. Like, you didn't even have to come up here and do all that, you know.
Yeah, well, the thing is like now there's a bunch of Barbie picture profile. Like, I always message you and tell you, dude, like I can't, and I've been telling Classy, I can't do this shit no more. I've even told Kendra, like, dude, it's getting harder and harder for me. And I heard Petty asking Kendra, and I'm like, I've been staying out of this shit, but I have to grab a box because Kendra's not going to straight up come out and say it, so I'm going to fucking say it. Like,
listen, I didn't know you were in a box, so when you came, you were like, I'll say it, I was like, shit.
She's not a good person at the end of the day, and again, I just want to make this very fucking clear. I'm not shaming her as an addict, and whatever you guys want to say, I'm shaming her for the person that she is, because for someone to have all of that fucking support and the person who is sick, right, not getting the support like that breaks my fucking heart. And imagine how Jocelyn feels when she gets on the app, which she barely does anymore, really, but when she gets on the app and she sees that. Like, you guys are all fucking praising this woman, knowing...
That's why I've been staying off. I can't handle seeing it, man. It blows my mind.
I'm sorry, y'all don't utilize the block button?
Oh,
I thought that I had her blocked. And then just one day she popped up on my thing, so maybe I don't, because I did initially block her, so I don't even know how she's on my stuff.
I have her blocked. I have her blocked, right? But I still follow people that I like their content. I still, like, I watch them. And she gets in their live. When I see her, I leave. I don't.
That's how I think it's getting to me too.
Oh, that's probably why people don't like it. So I'm of the particular instinct of, hey, once it's out there and you still hanging out with them, I block everybody. I don't want to see the content. I don't want to see nothing.
Listen, here's the thing, Petty, right? Because here's the thing about this app. If you don't have receipts, people don't believe you. But believe it or not, some people don't fucking record phone calls, right? I actually had a phone call with somebody where they're the one that told me that this isn't the first time that it happened. So if I'm telling you and you're telling me, I'm gonna fucking believe it, right? Because you're telling me the same story just with somebody else.
No, I believe you. There are other people who also got asked questions about, like, marine life, like nothing about her ties up. There are a lot of other people. There are some that, like, you ain't got to tell me nothing.
We're all characters on this app, except I'll be honest, I'm 99% honest on this app, and that's kind of what's been killing me. But we're all characters on this app. I don't care if she's married. I don't care about any of that fucking shit. It's not my business, right? Just like if you're married or not married, that's not my business. What I care about is how you treat people. You had an off-app friendship with this woman, and you can't stand on business on being a good person and getting praise up your booty hole when you're a shit person, because what you did was fucking shitty, and you didn't apologize to her for it. Instead, you sent her messages randomly a month after a month.
No, real quick, I didn't put nothing up nobody's booty hole. I need you to retract that statement, because I didn't do nothing with nobody's booty hole. I was not going to be accused of that shit.
Sorry, everybody's been talking about booty holes. It just happened. But Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just, and like I said, I've been trying to stay out of this shit. I'll take a block wherever a block is wanted or needed. I'm not the kind of person where I'm gonna reach out to you to see why I got blocked. Block me. You blocked me for your peace. That's fine. But my issue is like, you're blocking me because I'm coming to state facts, or we have a difference in opinion, but you're not blocking the person that's actually discussing and having an issue. I have the hiccups now from hearing Queenie's baby. But yeah. So if you guys see me getting dragged or my information being posted, don't share it to me. I really can't handle that shit right now. There's only one person on this app that knows what I'm going through, and I need as little stress as possible right now. So I just want to come up because this has been weighing on my heart for a very, very long time. Jocelyn knows, Kendra knows. But people aren't asking her, like, why'd you really leave the app? People are saying, oh, Ratina made her leave the app. That's not true. And I've been telling you guys that. She didn't leave because of nobody. Kendra, did we or did we not beg her? Jocelyn, did we or did we not beg her?
We begged her.
The app. If your kids are being posted. She didn't want to fucking leave. But the second we found out about this, she left.
Yep.
Period.
The second they knew about it, she left. The second I said something to her and I sent her a text message, she left.
She
So it was more of like a slap in the face to me because I didn't even get a freaking reply.
Right. And she didn't take her, like, I was still friends with her. I still had her on my Snapchat after her leaving because she was being asked questions. Because, again, if you want to figure out what's happened to your babies, you're going to figure that shit out on your own. Like, all these people don't need to help you, get in boxes and defend you, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But I blocked you because of what you did to my friend. And then to hear you were talking shit about my kids, bitch, know your fucking place. Because my kids will yell, scream, do whatever the fuck they want in the fucking background because my kids are healthy. You hear that? They're healthy.
Right.
They're not locked up in a fucking basement, bitch. You're lucky I couldn't call you out for that before. Don't speak on my fucking kids.
I agree. Let your kids be kids always because they grow up so fast.
Amen to that. I agree with Kate, but I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah, thanks for letting us come up and talk about it.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah. And Jocelyn, I am deeply sorry that she did do that to you, for real. And anybody who's mad that we held it, please understand we only held it because our friend was already going through a lot as it is, and then finding out that her friend that she thought was a really good friend really didn't give a fuck about her. So we really just didn't want to out her information like that without her knowing us. Like, knowing that we were going to out it, you know? Because it's her shit at the end of the day.
I needed some healing time, that's all.
Yeah, she told me, and literally right then, I did tell Kendra, you know, Robert and Rivka, because that's who I was close with. Was she mad at me because I told him? Yeah, she was, because she didn't want it to get out. But eventually, it's like, I can't let shitty people keep being shitty people. Period. So, again, I'll take any block you guys got coming for me. If you want to drag me. Just don't fucking share the shit to me, because quite frankly, there's nothing you could say about me that will make me a shittier person than asking somebody who's literally fighting for their life if they can mail me some pain pills. Okay? All right.
Thank you, Patty. Can you please drop me?
Well. Yes, ma'am. I got you, and I'm sorry.
Thank you for the gifts. You did not have to do that.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Bye.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. Let me play this song. Let me see. Listen. Dang. Back to some of my staple lessons. Dang. Like, for real. Like, hey, like, I don't know nothing about no side or nothing. I just block folks. So if they end up somewhere with some other people, that's where they at. You know, I believe they with their tribe now. Tribe of hate. You know what I mean? And I think y'all some of the realest folks out here. I think y'all too true. And I think you should hear this message. Hold up, come here.
So today, y'all, I want you to know that they are so mad that you don't care, okay? They are upset, sick, crying, and throwing up because you don't care. They can't trigger you. They can't get you to react. They cannot get what they want out of you, which is emotional investment, okay? You have done the work. You have done the work to heal, to grow, to learn yourself, to move past the things that once used to trouble you in such a way that you would react in a way that will get your enemies, your adversaries, the people that are trying to come up against you, that they'll get that validation from you, showing them that you care, right? But see, you've healed, you've grown, you've moved on, and now they're trying to trigger you. They're trying to send weapons of warfare to you to try to get you to react, and they are so angry because you don't care, okay? You don't care what people think about you. You don't care what the perception of you may be, because you know your heart, you know your intent, you know what you've done and what you haven't done. And so there might be people that have tried to accuse you of things you have not done. And you know good and well that it's not true. But because they're trying to get you to react, they may accuse you of these things, right? But listen, stay in peace. Sorry, y'all, it's hard for me to get a little stability on this earphone. Okay, stay in peace. Stay assured in who you are and who you serve, and that you are fine, okay? Continue to not give them reactions. Continue to pay them dust, because that is what's going to get the adversary to back off. Flee from the enemy. Resist the enemy and he will flee. Resist from showing them that it's working. It doesn't work, okay? So continue to not care, continue to not react, continue to show up in the fullness of who you are, okay? Do not minimize who you are. Do not hide who you are because you don't want to take up so much space. Take up room. Make them choke on all of who you are, okay? And continue to not care what people think. Continue to not care about the triggers. Continue to heal and grow and go on the same path that you have been going on, because let me tell you, they see it. They see the growth all over you, and that is why they're even trying these tactics. That's why they're trying to see if the old triggers work. That's why they're trying to see if the old insults still work. No, baby, you know who you are now. You are chosen. You are gifted. You are loved. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are kind. You are able. You are more than a conqueror. And they see that, okay? And by they, I mean any and everybody that's up against you in life, okay? Whether that be co-workers that's trying to trigger you, whether that be exes, whether that be family members that don't have your best interest at heart, they are trying to get you to react. Continue to not care. They are angry because you don't care. Think about that. Think about that for a second. You have healed, you have grown, you have moved on, and people are angry that you don't care anymore.
You don't need to hear the rest of that. You need to go. This was on users page 3004421498666. I'm not repeating that. It'll be on YouTube.
Okay, so now I feel bad because what I'm about to say probably don't even go along with that message.
Say it.
Can we, and this may be an unpopular opinion, can we start calling folks out on when they do it?
Like immediately?
Like immediately. Because these
Oh, let
people
me.
going
I'm back.
on and like months and months and months getting away with the same stuff. Start calling these folks out. Cause that was what Muffin Man did. That should have been being called out. That what Lila did, called out. We got to stop letting people slide because they're gonna keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and playing in people's faces. No, call stuff out off top.
Let me tell you, Bree, I wanted to, but I was begged by Jocelyn not to.
And I get that, Katie, and I understand you. You know, you have it's not even just particular with Muffin Man.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Call the poor behavior out when it happens, but it's just like if the person it's happening to begs you not to say anything, you know what I mean? It's kind of a hard place to just.
No, completely understand. No, I understand that. I wish Jocelyn would have gave you the green light long time ago because she needed to be called out months ago when it happened. Everybody's having empathy for her because we're thinking she left the app because her kids.
Right.
She left the app because some whole other stuff that she did.
Right.
Call people out on so they can stop doing this to other people. That's what everybody, even when people, even with Megan and them showing messages where people were saying the N-word. Why you didn't call them out then? Why you waiting months later to call somebody out? Also, speaking in code, no, say their names. When y'all telling people on people to say their names. We don't even need to be in code no more. No, I'm gonna say your name. You said some foul stuff, I'm gonna say your name. Or tell somebody that you know gonna tell, because come tell me. Baby, I like saying I like it. I'll say it. Y'all
I
be
really
we
thought
gotta
she
call
left
these
because of
people
the
out.
kids. I really thought she left because of the kids. Like that. I really thought she left because of the kids.
And she left because she over here trying to take somebody's meds. Like we really feeling bad. I felt bad for her. Cause I kind of liked her. So to know that she really left the app because of some other stuff, nah. No, sir. She should have been called out. And nobody would have felt bad for her. And maybe the people she's sitting with right now, maybe they wouldn't even got involved with her just knowing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's some dirty shit. I mean, 30 years?
Oh, damn dirty.
30 years? I didn't even know it carried a 30-year sentence. You want somebody to go to jail for... That's... Wow.
Queen of Blessing, she left because they said she left because she asked Jocelyn for her meds. Her pain meds because her back hurt. Girl, you better pop you an ibuprofen 800 and go on about your business. Or go to the doctor and get prescribed some medication. Don't come take I don't even play that med stuff.
Hold up. Just think about this. The people that do send stuff through the mail, they know the thing. And this is, if you don't send stuff through the mail, like from Mexico to the U.S., you don't know what I'm talking about. Like Breaking Bad and wrapping stuff up, put it so it don't got the smell. Y'all know the post office got dogs that smell stuff. Like, do y'all know that? So you just trying to be helpful. And if it would have got sent, the dog would have smelt it. Yo, that's how they be catching the folks sending the med. Ooh-wee.
And she didn't care about her life or nothing. She didn't care about that. That's selfish. That was selfish. Like, that was selfish. Because what if she really would have did it? But at the end of the day, again, we're still thinking she left the app because people are messing with her kids. So we're like, oh, man, that's messed up. Oh, I hope she comes back. Oh, we're praying for her. Tell her we miss her. This girl done left the whole app because she didn't did something she knows she ain't had no business doing. And we could have said, and it could have been said, and Jocelyn, I understand, baby. Don't think I'm coming at you. But listen, We got to start calling people out when they do it, not months later. And that's what a lot of things. Because like CK just said, Retina's being dragged for it. They thinking Retina kicked her off the app. No, you're okay. Jocelyn, you're okay. But I just don't like this. Like, she did you bad, and she should have been called out for this months ago.
And let me tell you, Bree, every time somebody was saying Retina scared her off or, Leather scared her off, I was writing those comments saying, no, that's not why she got off the app. And I was also in another live where I got in the box and was like, if you guys only fucking knew what I knew about, I've been hinting that I knew something for months. And I've been saying, like, if you guys only fucking knew what the fuck I knew, you would not be kissing her ass. You would not be saying, oh, I hope she's okay. Like, I don't wish any ill will on her, but I don't think she should have a huge fucking, group support system, I don't. Yeah, Katie been saying it.
And if they want to support her after knowing what, this information, that's their business. And that just shows y'all, again, what type of people they are. So if y'all go sit with them, that's y'all. But.
And let me say this, sorry, Bree. Let me say this too. Like, I talked to some of y'all on the back end. Y'all know who you are. I've been trying to stay out of this mess. If you want to support her, that is 100% your decision, but please block me. I'm kindly asking you. I don't care who it is.
No, really quick. This is what she does. She goes and she gets new friends groups, and then she gets all of their addresses, and then she does something messed up, and then they leave her, and then she gets another one.
Well, some people aren't, like, some of the people that she's in with right now, they're not dumb enough like we were to give her I'm just saying. We was a little stupid. Well, she was like begging, remember? She was like, I really want to send your son something for his birthday, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I'm not comfortable giving you my address. She begged, and I finally gave it to her. I mean, I do feel better saying something, but I know there's a whole wrath coming for me. Let me just tell you guys something. I have a few speeding tickets. I have forgiven my baby daddy who has put hands on me a lot of times. I am adopted, and I don't talk to.
Katie, go on now. Go on,
I don't
Katie.
talk to anybody in my family. So I mean, do with that information. I mean,
He's also going through a divorce right now, and I'm taking the kids. So.
But, I was like, bitch, who married my ass?
I about to say, start throwing lies like Petty and his chicken.
I will never lie like that. That's a little bit too much for me. I don't put nothing up my booty hole. I mean, yeah, listen, I loved Muffin. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I loved the fuck out of Muffin until I found out this. So there was never any hard feelings for her. I was never gonna join any train of dragging her, but I will not sit back while so many people are fucking, who's my daddy? He in prison. I just can't take the support. It's crazy to me. I did win the lottery last week, actually. That's true, Gigi. I did.
Where's my damn money?
It was like $35 on a scratcher. Yeah.
But I will give y'all flowers for even being there for Jocelyn. You and Kendra, like.
I love the fuck out of Jocelyn.
That's dope that y'all were there to,
yeah,
be there for her.
She's a kind soul, and at the end of the day, I told her, I'm like, aren't you so glad? I mean, being asked that is shitty, but I was like, aren't you so glad that this happened before you actually went and visited her, or she visited you? Because then she would have just stole your shit. That was my thing. So, anywho.
Very true.
Anybody that has
questions, they better not say Kate is addict shaming, because she's far from doing that.
No, I
people are sensitive on this app.
Did I or did I not hop in this box when, Nikki was being spoke on? I got in the box and defended her. I don't do that shit. I don't believe in addict shaming for any fucking reason. And again, if she has a problem, she can go anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But when you're claiming to be someone's best friend, you love them so fucking much, but yet you're asking her to commit a federal crime, that I have a problem with. So I'm not, if you have an addiction, I'm not shaming you in any way, shape, or form. And I knew that's what people would say. I just I hope you get help, period.
I agree.
And listen, I've been saying this too. I hope you find out who's doing this shit to your kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish anything ill against her. I just wish people would stop praising her and pointing her to be this amazing fucking person when she's not. Period.
Was that Bernie that just came in here?
If it is Bernie, go on about your business, girl. Go on about your business,
I thought,
please.
isn't one of her accounts BLUNTS's and Gems or something?
Blondes and gems, that's crazy. She be smoking and playing with diamonds. Anyway, yeah, I'm fully prepared for the consequences of this. We gotta be better people, y'all. And what was killing me too is like, you know, everybody was talking about, oh, humanity. I mean, where's the humanity in
Okay,
that?
it's not Bernie. Okay, sorry. We got a woman on here, an elderly lady,
And I
that be
followed
running
you. I followed you.
rampant. That be running rampant on this app, and I swear I thought that somebody said one of her. I'm so sorry, but we just don't want her around here because she be trying to tell me to taste her and shit. I don't be want to taste dust and baby powder and cobwebs and things like that. No.
Okay.
I do deeply apologize. I do deeply apologize.
All right, all right. I think we done had any last words. All three of y'all, last words.
I obviously don't need to say anything else.
I guess no.
Again, y'all just start speaking up because this is crazy. Us finding out stuff months later, weeks later. We need to call them people out off top so we can get them up out the church, get them on somewhere, get them far away from the church.
I agree with you.
Where they belong. And stop messaging other people, because what was PPO talking about earlier? That's what I really came up here for. Sending messages to people.
Yeah, I technically I didn't understand because I know the message wasn't for me. I think it was for somebody else. I'm like, but who sent me? You know.
Right. So when one of us are live and we are having a emotional conversation, and somebody from the other side comes up to say, "Oh, but so and so's hurting too. You got to understand." Some of us are sending messages to that person that thinks they're taking it for their friend, and they're saying, "You better not talk about that. You better not. You chose the wrong one, blah, blah, blah." So we, as comment cousins, we don't want to go to the other side and send them DMs. We just want to just chill out and cool down. Because now Breezy took that back to a conversation, and the person that was hosting that live said, "Now I'm going to find out who all of you are that messaged her, and I'm going to give that information to somebody to take care of it." So
Man,
we just don't need to do that. We're
I
better
mean,
than
but I'm just saying, like at this point, I know who you talk about now, but like when it comes to that individual, like I don't. Y'all ain't seen how well I handled that. Where I don't tell y'all what to do, but I hope y'all see the lessons and like maybe I need to like block. Maybe I need to block and not get riled up. Like the lessons of like let me not stir something up when there's a lot more going on in life.
We just need to keep everybody safe. We want everybody over here to be safe.
I would even say don't rob people up, because at our big grown age, everybody in here is grown. Whatever, like, you didn't have to message that girl. Don't message people threatening people and saying, like, don't do that. Yes, Queen's feelings were hurt, but y'all didn't have to do that to that girl. Leave
She got
people
Chipotle.
alone.
She got Chipotle, girl. She got Chipotle. Don't ruin her
Oh, girl, I
Chipotle.
had Cordoba earlier, so.
Well, you could share your Chipotle. Okay, we just want everybody to be safe.
Just leave people alone and just go about the day. We sat here and had a conversation about it. Y'all didn't have to go outside and say anything to anybody else. Just leave people alone. That's it. That's all. But y'all have a good day. I have to go finish cleaning.
Amen to that. Amen to that. You too. You have a good day too. I have one final clip, and then I have 2 songs. I have one final clip, and I have... Did I not download it? Man, this is some BS. Don't, please. I thought I downloaded it. Oh, okay. Ah, are you serious? Ain't no way. I know I downloaded it. Hold on. I downloaded it. Hold on. Okay, I got some news for you. I got news for you. I have news that you can listen to. I got some news. Got a news clip.
Donald Trump has been prevented from imposing sweeping tariffs on imports by the Federal Trade Court. The court has enforced an emergency powers law after at least 7 lawsuits argued the US president had exceeded his authority. They claimed Mr. Trump has left the US trade policy dependent on his whims and unleashed economic chaos with his gung-ho tariffs. It comes as Elon Musk declared he's quitting his prominent gig as a top advisor to Trump. The tech titan has left his role after expressing disillusionment with the Capitol's red...
Oh, also, he pardoned Larry Hoover. I'm sorry. All this was inside of my segment today. We didn't get to it because we were taking care of family. We were taking care of our own, so I'm sorry. I can't get to all the articles. If I come back tomorrow, I might get to them, but this was some of today's. But yes, he pardoned Larry Hoover.
Red tape and the recent congressional spending package. Musk's bow out lands hot on the heels of his public disapproval of Trump's hugely boosted fiscal legislation. Speaking to CBS, Musk aired his disappointment over what Trump extols as his big beautiful bill. This controversial law champions hefty tax reductions and beefed up immigration rules. Yet Musk lambasted it as a massive spending bill that balloons the national debt and sabotages the efforts of his Department of Government Efficiency. On tariffs, the ruling from a 3-judge panel at the Court of International Trade in New York City said the worldwide and retaliatory tariff orders exceed any authority granted to the president by EPA to regulate importation by means of tariffs. The case was launched by a group of US businesses and states and leaves the White House with 10 days to formally reverse the levies. Moments after the ruling, the Trump administration said it's appealing because it is not for unelected judges to decide how to properly address a national emergency. This means that a legal battle will now take place before it becomes clear whether Trump can unilaterally impose import tariffs.
All right, I'm muted.
I was just letting you know that I'm still finishing this. It's a 2-part documentary on him. So if you, Paul Rubens, if you know who Pee Wee Herman is, on him. So if you, Paul Rubens, if you know who Pee Wee Herman is, it's a very good. I'm a big documentary nerd, so it's really good so far. I'm almost done with the first episode, but it's quite powerful. And I know that we're going to get into some more controversy with him, but he was a closeted gay man, and he was trying to make it in Hollywood and had to put himself back in the closet to be successful. But a lot of it does come out that he was, he gets into a lot of accusations, things with children, which weren't true, all because he was a gay man. So if you guys are bored and you want to watch it, it's a very good, very candid type of interview with him. He was interviewed for about 40 hours to create this documentary, and he actually did this and never told anybody that he was fighting cancer at the time, and that's how he passed away in 2023, was after he got done being interviewed shortly after this. So it's very good. Very good.
Where can we watch this?
It's on HBO.
Okay. And what's that other show y'all been watching and hinting around about?
A Handmaid's Tale. That's on Hulu.
Where's that? Hulu. Okay. I swear I'll never ask again. I'll watch it. Bye.
I know. I'm still. I'm so behind on Handmaids. I have like a whole season to go. But this is really, really good if you guys are bored or you want a good documentary to watch. This one's really good, and you get to see kind of like where he started. And I love the candid photos of him when he was in college. He dressed in drag. He talks about his one relationship he actually had as a gay man in college, and had to let it go, and like I said, put himself back in the closet so he could be successful in Hollywood. So it's really good, really good.
Hey, Patty, what day does that Handmaid thing come on?
I think it hit its season finale. It comes on. I mean, all the seasons are there, but it comes on, I believe, every Tuesday or it's Thursday.
Don't message him when that show's on, because he'll say, I can't watch Handmaid Tale's on.
Sunday, new episode. I sure will.
I want you guys to gossip about the Gabby drama, about that lady having 2 million people and sharing the court recording.
I don't have enough time. That
Another
also
day.
was in my Rolodex.
Another day, that landed on my FYP.
Anyways, I just wanted to advertise this because it's actually pretty good. So I know I told you to watch it, Petty. You put it on your list of things to watch. I don't know how long your list of things to watch is, how long that list is, but if you want something good to watch about Hollywood and stuff, this is a good one.
No, on Max. No, they went back to HBO. They so confused. I added it to my list. What's ahead of it? Last of it is ahead of it, and the walking. I don't know if I can say it. Walking
Unalive. Yeah.
The Walking Unalive. That's in New York with Maggie and her son and Negan.
Oh, dang. I didn't even know there's that. I started The Walking Unalive. I've watched a lot of it up until maybe the last, 4 seasons, because I know they changed writers. And I hated it because they had to soften the graphic part of it because people were getting offended. But I literally started that whole thing over again. So I'm on season 1 again of The Walking Unalive.
No. Don't even do that. Please don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. So the girl with the dreads and the sheriff, they have
Michonne.
their own. Yeah. So it's a thing where he's basically, this new one starts where they're in the city and she's coming to rescue him. Start there.
Okay.
And start there and then go into the city one, and you don't need nothing else. You could do Daryl and that, but go into the city one. Do not go back. Go to the one where she has to rescue the sheriff, and that's the best starter. Let me see if I can find the name of it. Hold on.
Okay. It's called The Ones Who Lived. Okay.
The Ones Who Lived, that's the name of it?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, The Ones Who Lived. It is, because they focus on the lady with the dreads, and it's very powerful. I feel like, as she is a woman with so many aspects to her.
Okay.
And he was just the dad. Let's take the sheriff title off. He's just the dad. but
Right.
they focus a lot on her as a. I don't want to. I don't want to say too much.
Okay, don't say too much. I'll just go look
It's
for it.
really good. It's really good. Because they really do a good job of uplifting a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, in a powerful role, like in a powerful role, and they don't. And the only person I've seen do where they done this at is not Olivia Pope, Scandal, with
Okay.
what's her name, Viola Davis.
Yeah, Viola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where they put it like she's in a powerful role, and you know she has the power, and she's teaching, but she has the power, even though some things happen that are you like, oh my god, but you know what I mean. So I'm seeing they
Right.
do a great job of doing something that they rarely do.
Right. And then before I hop down, I just wanted to say this, that I appreciate everybody who supports me, and even though I might have a small crash out today, I want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys. However, just know, please, Petty's parole officer said, try not to react in anger and send some off the wall shit to people. I know that, feelings got hurt today. And I know that you guys love hard, and you may have feelings for whoever you sent a message to in a negative way, but don't do that, because then it just opens up more cans of worms, especially if, people want to go real life on you guys. It's not okay. It's not okay to attack people because I'm hurt. Do you understand? I'm a big girl. I'll get over it. I appreciate you guys being there during my vulnerable state, but I don't want to be the cause for threats and violence, because that's not what I stand for. And two wrongs don't make a right. So if you guys did send Breezy a message, please don't do that to her. It's just she doesn't deserve it. Nobody deserves that kind of. I wouldn't want that in my DMs. And it's okay to agree to disagree. Just try not to do that, okay? But other than that, I appreciate your guys' support, okay? Hi, Bree.
Hey, babe. You like your Chipotle?
Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm about to dive in. I haven't
Oh,
gotten into it yet.
girl, enjoy your Chipotle.
Twinkles,
I
I don't
came
think
up
it
here to
was
yell
about
at
you.
Petty. I came up here to
Yes.
yell at Petty because Scandal is with Olivia Pope. Do not disrespect Annalise Keaton. She's in How to Get Away with Murder.
Thank you so much. That was the best yell at me ever. Thank you so much.
Get them
I said the
right.
wrong show. Thank you. Annalise Keaton, but who's the actress?
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis. So you knew what I was talking about. Thank you.
Yes, but get them right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So from what I'm hearing, I just want to tell you, the person I don't want to out them, and that I don't really want to say their name in here, but that person said they just left a comment.
Oh.
They didn't send a they didn't say a THREAT. I think whoever it is actually, like they usually do, blowing things out of proportion.
Okay. Well, just know that I don't encourage that. I know that we're here to hold each other up and protect hearts and stuff amongst each other. But if you feel so compelled to send private messages with TREATS, don't do that, because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth all that, and it's not okay. Twinkle says you can show my comment. Aw.
Yeah, I'm telling them I don't have the screenshot. I just it didn't, unless it didn't come through yet. I don't have the screenshot.
You got it? Okay. Well, I love you guys. I'm going to hop down and let him wrap up. But I just wanted to make it clear that I don't encourage, the hate in the DMs. Don't do that. Yeah, I mean, that's, to me, that's not what was being portrayed as. I mean, everyone has an opinion, but yeah. Okay, I'm hopping down. But watch this documentary if you guys are bored and you have HBO.
I'm going to, so I'm gonna cook Chinese food, and then I'm gonna start it.
Okay, it's only
So I'm gonna
two. It's
start.
only 2 episodes, but I think it's probably about 3 hours total. So
Oh,
it's like an hour and a half for the first one. So
yeah, I'm gonna start it as soon as I get the Chinese food done.
okay, enjoy.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Ooh. Ooh. All right. My Rolodex is full, and we gotta go. It's been wonderful here, getting to know you all. It's been a pleasure, my friend, being along with you. Some call me Blippy. Some call me Rachel. But I'm just P-E-T-T-Y to you. And now,
I'm on TikTok live. 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 I'm on TikTok live.
Alright, we got Alicia in this bitch. We got 1K in this bitch,
I'm
man.
on TikTok.
We got Keita from 55 in this
I'm
bitch.
on TikTok.
We got that spicy bitch. Yeah, TikTok live on this shit.
And we live. I'm on TikTok. Bitch, and we live.
And remember, we are never done. We are never, ever done. We're never done. And also, because I love this song, you get the best of me. And I want you to take this song and please embody it. Please embody this song and put joy in your heart. Hey, now, message. Please, 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 this final one is for you to just rock this one. Rock this one because it puts so much happiness in. Embody that. That's the emotions. Best of my love. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful evening. Please. Be great. Be great. Have a wonderful evening. Okay? You're amazing people. Don't let nobody tell you any difference. You are great and powerful and awesome and all the things. Okay? Have a good evening.